welcome, Axel. Welcome, welcome. Howdy, hi. Come on in. We're playing Pokemon. I'm gonna... what a surprise. Twiins likes Pokemon. I'm determined to finish Fire Red so I can start playing so many things all the time. Oh right, sold items including Stardust at the Pokemon Mart and Celadon Department worth a bunch of money. Departed Celadon for the next destination. Departed the Underground Path for the next destination. Departed the Underground Path for the next destination. Saved at Celadon. Awesome. We finishing today? Probably not. How many badges do I have? I think I only have like 4, yeah? I don't even have Erica, no. So, yeah, probably not today. But we've got damn near like our team figured out right now. It is not a Nuzlocke. I'm sorry. I don't like Nuzlocks. They annoy me. So it's just kind of good, fun, cool times. But look at my cool team. Check them out. So I've got Aerie. She's got Vital Spirit. Oberon, Cute Charm, very fun. Vincent, Plaays, obviously. Bopham with Arena Trap, which is kind of useless, but, you know, I appreciate it. Guinevere with Shed Skin, she's the newest member of the team. And Mike will run away, but that'll probably leave. I think when Eevee evolves, it gets different abilities. Pretty cute, right? How do I sound? Do I sound good? Do I sound alright? Am I clear and good? I don't know what I'm evolving the Eevee into yet either. So yeah. So yeah. Next up on our list of things to do should probably be fight Erica. I sound fine? Excellent. Do you remember the last time we departed the path to our next destination? I know, right? It's so... I love departing paths to our next destination. You sound familiar to someone? It's probably nothing. Do I sound like Judgmental Critter? Because we're sisters. And there you go. That's the answer. Anyway, let's fight Erica. I think we can do it. I've got Vincent. He's so big and strong. I'd love to get Guinevere some levels at 18. But, Guinevere's not gonna be super useful against Erica. Let's see her moves. Wrap, Leer, Thunderwave, Twister. Okay, so most of that is pretty useless. Do I have any... Oh, I could... We could gamble to see if I could get Ice Beam. That would be a good idea. So, maybe we should do that. Let's gamble stream. Yippee, gambling. Which one is Ice Beam? Does anyone remember? Whoops. Nope, no, I don't want to talk to you anyway. Exchange your coins for prizes. Okay, yeah. I gotta figure out which one's this one that's cheaper than the others, and which one is this one that's more expensive than the others. You have 3 choices. It's not that hard. I know it's not, obviously I'm not gonna go with Flareon because I've got a fire type. So it's kind of just picking between Vaporeon and Jolteon. Pokemon Fire Red. TM. I'm just gonna look up which one Ice Beam is. 13. Okay, it's the first one in this list. Okay, we need 4,000 coins. We have 40. Let's see if we can make that up. You vote for Jolteon? We shall see. We've got plenty of time to kind of suss that out. A new store opened up across the street from my work today. And the whole parking lot was filled with cars, not a single open slot. Wow, I mean, new stores are fun. That's exciting stuff. Even if it's just like a shitty, like, dollar store or something. It's like, but it's new. What do they have? Oh, that was so close. Nice. Nice for me. Nice-ish, at least. There we go. That's a good number. I obtained Monster Hunter Stories. That's fun. I didn't know it was out yet. And then I saw someone talking about it on Twitter, and I was like, wait, it's out? I want that! And a part of me was gonna, like, stream it, and then I was like, I don't want to wait. And I think it's for the best. I don't think, for me, it's not a very good streaming game. Because it's very, like, cutscene and dialogue heavy. And that can work, but, I don't know. I would feel weird sitting in silence for so long. Oh, sitting in silence for so long. Oh, fuck. The R's evade me. Damn it, the shelter can't stop. I need a gotta have the machine reset its good power. But yeah, enjoying Monster Hunter Stories 3, holding a lot. You can customize your own character, which is good. I was willing to play as You-Man. I forget which one, and maybe it was Ranger that had listed that as a potential name for default character McGillicuddy. But yeah, you gotta customize your own character, and the story has been gripping. It made me cry. I'm pretty early in the game, and I cried, and that's saying something. So, you know, if you like RPGs, check it out. And if you like, if you like Monster Hunter, don't be afraid to check it out too, because the combat it's nice. Every encounter basically feels like a boss fight, which is good, because you're still fighting Monster Hunter monsters. And, and so yeah, like you're really incentivized to use use everything you have, because you're fully healed at the end of every fight anyway. I'm losing money. This is stupid. There we go. Nah, we're bringing it back. But yeah. Would recommend, especially if you're already a fan of Monster Hunter. Okay. A pittance. Okay, we're gonna quit. We're gonna go fight some of Erica's, trainers. Then we're gonna come back and waste my money on, coins. It's like watching real gambling. Oh, I need to cut my way through here. Alright. Okay. Heh, this gym is great. It's full of women. And then we murder that man. Just for funsies. He would deserve it. It'd be fine. He would deserve murder is a crazy sentence. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I should tell you about this gym. Only real ladies are allowed in here. It's a little transphobic sounding, but you know, we'll ignore that. I think she just means proper, like you gotta be proper polite gals, no ruffians allowed. Vincent's gonna get so much experience here. I think the Weepin' Bell line, the Victory Bell line, I think it's a little underrated. For being so prominent in the anime as well, I think it's underrated. I feel like everyone sleeps on them. No one ever... You know, you think about grass types from Kanto, and no one's first pull is like Victory Bell, you know? I just think they're funny little freakos. I was gonna say we should get a, you're too rough. Well, I still won, so give me your money so I can spend it on gambling. I was gonna say we should get a regional variant, but it did get a mega, so that's really fun. That was a fun mega. No nose picking here, that's right, girls. Gotta keep your fingers out of your noses. No yawning allowed. Where is the Pokemon Center? Across town, how obnoxious. Need to raise your pinky while you drink, yep. Okay, back to the gym. Do the full run back every single time. A part of me had even been like, I could just use a paralyzed heal. And then I was like, no, you know, I'm in town. I can go to the Pokemon Center. That was obnoxious. Okay. Oh, welcome. I was getting bored. Yeah, it does seem like kind of a boring job, being a gym leader aide. Kind of just bumming around, waiting for battles. Oops, wrong move. It's fine. Fuck. Well, he'll wake up. I would probably get kicked out of this gym because I swear like a sailor. Half the time I don't even mean to. Me too. That's right. If you could be a gym aide for any of the gym leaders in Kanto, like who would you want to work for? Surge's gym sounds lame because you're just like dealing with, you're surrounded by trash, like literally, and Surge is like locked up in his other area anyway, so that one would be boring. I don't think Brock is hiring anyone. I've been you the camper that he does have. The one that's like, Brock's you know, light years away from you or whatever. That strikes me as like an intern, an unpaid intern. Like he's getting a badge. Like one of his scout badges. Misty's would be fun if you like swimming, but I don't like swimming. So, I don't hate swimming. I'm not a particularly good swimmer. So, not really the gym for me, I don't think. Blaine's a freak. But like, in kind of a funny way. Maybe Blaine. Cinnabar is pretty far away from everything though. You don't have too many resources at your disposal if you live in Cinnabar. Who else is there? Who else exists? Koga? I'm not a ninja. I don't think I could fuck with the ninja stuff. And Sabrina's gym would be a pain in the ass. Working for Sabrina? Like, not only does she have the biggest, like, roster of people anyway, you wouldn't really get to know any of your coworkers, but also, you have to, like, teleport to your room every day. That's so annoying. He'll wake up. Maybe Misty's gym, because you can swim in the free time. You know, like I said, if you like swimming, Misty's is probably the best option. Giovanni's would be terrible, with the spinning tile puzzles everywhere. Totally yucko. So yeah, I guess, hi! We're talking about which gym leader you would want to work for. I think I'm gonna choose Blaine. I think Blaine would be the most fun. You could probably learn a lot, because he's, you know, like a professor or whatever. Like a scientist. Sabrina's if you're a freak. I say as a freak. My makeup! Oh, yeah. Man, still not evolved, huh? He'll evolve soon. Look, see my Pokemon! I like the grass type. I like how they're easy to raise. What does that fucking mean? How are they easier or harder than any other type? That kind of stuff gets explored more in the anime, I think. Giovanni also means you got to be a Team Rocket member unofficially. Yeah, that is true. I feel like the smell of chlorine would eventually drive me mad in Misty's gym. Perhaps. I wonder if they even use chlorine in the Pokemon world. Like, that feels like the kind of thing that's like, oh yeah, Sea King's bubbles naturally clean the water, like something like that, you know? Pokemon love pulling out weird world building like that. I know she's not a Kanto gym leader, but I would love to work for Opal. Oh yeah, Opal would be the most fun. You're so right. Weren't you peeking in here earlier? No? Who the fuck do you think I am? Could be a saltwater pool. It could be. I like how there's so few grass types. Which even... And grass is one of the more abundant types as well, but there's so few that they're like, bolster the gym with a Bulbasaur. Like, Misty's gym didn't have a Squirtle in it, and I can almost guarantee you that Blaine's isn't gonna have a Charmander. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. My eyes after swimming in that. Ooh, oh, tough Ivysaur, so strong. We're gonna have to definitely go Pokemon Center after this. Yippee! Yippee wahoo! I would say if I picked a Kanto gym to work at, it would probably be Misty's, since I have a water bias. That's, yep. She's not a bad one. I think a solid second place. Like, even Scary Face, that's so useless. Like, even as someone like me who's like, I'm not a very strong swimmer, you know? It's like, I wouldn't mind working for Misty, though. There's definitely worse options. You're an eye-opener. Thanks, I suppose. Do you think Vincent can survive the Omega long run back to the Pokemon Center? What an awful effect. I'm glad poison doesn't do that to you anymore. And we're so close. Almost there. He survived! Yippee! Wahoo! Yay! Of course I want to say I would like to work for Pierce, but that's just because I've got a sloppy crush on him. It actually seems like annoyingly loud and dark. I feel like you wouldn't get paid that well. Like, not like he would underpay you, but it's like he just doesn't have the resources to pay you more than minimum wage, you know? Can't swim at all, but water is my favorite element. Irony. Had to gargle salt water like every hour or so in the past because I had gotten 3 root canals. It sucked. That does sound bad. That sounds heinous and awful. Tooth boo-boos are the worst kind of boo-boos. Just across the board. Welcome to Celadon Gym. You'd better not underestimate the nice ladies here. Oh, what, you think you can win just because you're a girl? Yeah, you can. You know, yeah. I don't remember when Vincent evolves. I think it's like, maybe it's like 35 or something. Always get that, like, antsy, like, oh boy, it's gonna happen soon in the 20s, and I feel like I'm always wrong. No! Oh, what a pain. I'll probably want to actually use an antidote there. Or, paralyze heal. I like Pierce, but I'm sensitive as hell to loud noises, so I'd probably suffer in his gym because of the music. Yeah. I was like, you know, I'll be a fan from a distance. How about that? Weepin' Bell. In the world of Project Sekai, I got my Honami card. don't use a super potion. You might be aware that I am collecting the Blooming Festival cards. And so every kind of like handful of months, I get to do a gacha, which is exciting. And I got the Hanami card. Yay! I wasn't worried because I'm pretty good at the game. I'm good at getting to the point where I have enough that I will get the card, you know, that I need without having to spend money. So, whoa, yeah, hey, I'm getting to a point, it's gonna get kind of scary though, where so far I've basically only been, so how these gachas work is, Gloom is a great design. The way how these gachas work is there's 2 cards that you're pulling for, and I only care about the kids. I don't want the Vocaloids. If I get them, I wouldn't be mad, but I'm specifically pulling for the human kids. And so far, it's been 1 human kid and 1 Vocaloid, so I only need to worry about 1 of the cards. But, moving forward soon, what a hoe. Moving forward soon, it's 2 kids, and we're running out of the Vocaloids, and that's scarier, because that's twice as many, like, gachas, theoretically, that I could have to pull for. So, it's getting a little, I have enough money, like, I can, I'd rather not, but, you know, it's just, we'll see what happens. But they're really so pretty, so I think they're worth it. As long as I don't surpass the amount of money I've already spent on Project Sekai. For 1 card. Which was, I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again, $200. Spent $200 on this game before, and I didn't mind. I don't mind, because I do enjoy the game a lot, and especially because I make content about Project Sekai. It feels like it's, you know, I spent the money, but I can make that money back with my videos. But it's still, it feels bad. It does feel bad doing that. It could be worse, but I'd rather it not be. Gonna have to start selling livers. If I could sell my kidneys, those things are useless, if you ask me. And they're technically not, but I hate them. It's like, why do we got 2? Just get rid of one of them. Golly. It's a third of a Switch too, yeah. You know. That's the thing, I don't spend a lot of money, so then in situations like that, it's like, okay, you know, the last 4 months of money I could have spent on fun things, I did it all right now. One big, one big cash out instead of a bunch of little ones. Oh hey, we don't like bug or fire type Pokemon in here. Well, thanks for telling me, because Clyde wasn't very useful. He was too busy gambling his life away. Not sleep the powders, man. Grass types and their stupid powders. Too bad, sends out Vincent, yeah. Yippee! And a Gloom. Okay, cool. This is a lot of girls. I feel like there weren't this many ladies in the gym in the original version, but I can't remember. Oh, thank goodness. But Erica's gym is pretty dang stacked up. She's got a lot of ladies at her disposal here. Did someone mention food? That is the best way to wake him up. He's napping right now. Pleased to meet you. My hobby is Pokemon training. What a fun hobby. Most people have that as their job. Gloom looks like how I feel when I wake up before 12. That's a good one. I liked that one. I wanted to like extrapolate on that, but I was like, damn. just really nailed the full joke all by yourself though. I thought there were only ladies in this gym. I never played the game, but I feel like I heard that before. There are. Yeah. Oh, splendid. Yeah, see? Girl. They're all girls. God, dang old, basically every female sprite option available in Erica's gym. And you know, I can respect it. A female-run establishment being like, cool, and we hire ladies, you know, and that's just what we do here. It's like, yeah, you know, the men will have plenty of opportunities. They could be a botanist over at like Berg's place or whatever. Sorry, I was reading chat, which is why I ran into every single thing I could there. Okay, let's, back to the gamble. Back to the gamble grind. Hello. Yeah, can I get 500 coins? Okay. Okay, let's go gambling. Already doing great. Okay, I wanted to count how many, like how the coins worked. Because I was like, is it 3 coins or is it like 1 coin? 2 more coins, so that's 3 total, and then like 6. And no, it is, you're betting basically 3 at a time if you fill out the, your options there. My glasses are all smudged up. Gambling's a 2-hand job. Wow! My glasses should get smudged more often, I guess. Good, now we're 1/4 of the way there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the establishment and reset its good luck mojo. This is how gambling works. You need to have your rituals. Remember, everyone thought you had to be a girl to battle in the gym in the anime, hence Ash cross-dressing, but I was sure it was because he hated perfume. I didn't remember that, but that is good. We're gambling, we're trying to get Ice Beam. Honestly, I don't know how long I'll stay here. Well, you know, we'll see. Alright, money go up. You know, stonks and everything. But, wow, that's another big payout. But even those big payouts, like, I don't know, it's so time consuming in a world where it's like, or I could just get money and buy the coins. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It might be, you know, Twiins returns after a little bit, just with like a bunch of money in her pockets, and it's like, okay, time to get Ice Beam. I basically just need it for Lance. Because of his, stupid dragons. I really thought I was gonna get the Rockets one there. Oh, speaking of, I gotta handle the Team Rocket in town. Forgot about that. They're still bumming around. Sounds like a pretty good way to get a bunch of money, if you ask me. Beating up a bunch of rockets. Oh, that's right. No, I have the tea. I can enter Saffron now, so that's good. Casually forgot about the criminals in town, yeah. I think it's a bummer that this version doesn't have the admins. There's nowhere for them to really go. You just end up fighting Giovanni everywhere. Which has its own kind of charm. Oh wow, payout of 2. How useless. But I like the admins, you know? I'd like to see them show up more often. We never get to hang out with, like, Petrol and Proton and the other ones. Alright, the magic's gone. We need to leave. We gotta go beat Erica, and then, beat up some rockets. And then we'll come back. Beating up criminals to steal their money, but they're criminals, so it's fine. Exactly. That's the rule of it. It's why it's like, oh, it's okay if vampires suck the blood out of petty thieves, because they're criminals. And it's like, no, they're still people. You know, they're just people on hard times. Fight crime by doing crime. These flower sprites are so weird. These are, I feel like, only in here. And it's weird because they, like, don't go with any of the rest of the art. They're, like, really pastel and washed out and just, like, I don't know. They don't look like they belong, but that's besides the point. Erica! Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I'm the leader of the Celadon Gym. I'm a student of the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are solely of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Only 3 Pokemon, huh? I mean, Erica is pretty. Sometimes I doubt my decision in my ranking videos, ranking the gym leader designs. Spoiler, but I made Erica, I ranked her number 1. No, not still. And sometimes I think, I'm like, oh, was that the right choice? And then I see her and I'm like, she is really, it's such a good design. She's so pretty. Whoops. Nice. Victory bell is down. So I was late. I was making cinnamon rolls. That's so fun, though. I hope they ended up good. Tangela. What a goofy little guy. Oof. Oh, and another burn. Damn, Erica. They did. That's good. Ugh. And then Tangela takes damage from their burn. Okay. Vileplume is out next. Yeah, we are gonna change Pokemon so I can handle Vincent's poison. Who can handle a grass type Pokemon the best? I guess Oberon. I love Vileplume. What a good design for a Pokemon. The beady little red eyes. It's so cute. Stun Spore, come on. Shockwave, go. Ooh, Giga Drain. Okay, that's something we really gotta actually keep our eyes open for. Wow. Bad damage. Okay, let's swap in Vincent then. Tanky ass Vileplume. Gonna heal all that damage right back right now too. Ember, fast. Okay. Could be a lot worse. Fucking could be a lot worse. First time I saw Vileplume, I fell in love. It's just, it's so friend-shaped, you know? Alright, assuming we don't get paralyzed, we should be good here. Oh, she's gonna heal. Erica! Oh, take that! Ooh, and a burn! You're done. You're over. Let me, now my turn. Now I gotta heal my Pokemon. Oh, a full heal! She healed the burn! Okay, okay. I still win. Oh ho 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 ho! Eehee! Inhale my spores and pollen. Oh, Vincent violently hacking. I win. Who is texting me? And Oberon also got points. Oh, I can see defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer on you the Rainbow Badge. Yay! And a bunch of money. The Rainbow Badge will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. It also allows Pokemon to use strength in and out of battle. Also, please take this with you. Giga Drain! Oh, that's good! Wouldn't you agree that it's a wonderful move? Yes, Erica, thank you very much. Yay! Okay, let's immediately see if I can slap Giga Drain onto something. Nope. Not a damn thing. Oh, what a shame. Alright, 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 alright. The Rainbow Badge is good. It's a bit, less impactful here, with it being all silver down there. But, Rainbow Badge is pretty dang solid. Cool. Oh, I forgot. I've got a bike! Twin ranks the gym badges next? Yo, that would actually... I think I've done that on stream. Yeah, I think I had a stream talking about all the gym badges, but that sounds like so much fun. I think I could totally do that. In Twiins' fun new quest to become a Poketuber. A Poketuber who also sometimes talks about Project Sakai. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. Yep, that's a good song. Nice. I finished. I believe in this quest, thank you. I finished Chainsaw Man, the manga. I'm not gonna spoil it, you know, in case anyone, you know, that doesn't want spoilers, so don't worry. But I'm going to say, I was incredibly disappointed. It's bad. The plot goes nowhere, and it is bad. In a world where I've been like #1 Chainsaw Man defender. The plot was bad, the story was bad, the fights were pretty cool, I'll give him that. But even like, Fujimoto's art had kind of taken a huge dive. Relatively recently, and I originally, that was one of the big draws to me with Chainsaw Man. I liked how ugly it is. Because it felt like it had a real, like a raw, sketchy kind of energy to it. But this was ugly in like a rushed, I don't care anymore kind of way, and it just, that sucks a whole lot, and it's just a huge bummer. So, if you're enjoying Chainsaw Man, good, but I would say if you finish part 1, stop there. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say, I suppose. Huge bummer. Thank you, Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man? Yeah, because you fought with a chainsaw. Oh yeah, yep, that, yep, uh-huh. She's a Pokeloid. That sounds so powerful. Bonus factoid, I chose this outfit, this VTuber model, for Fire Red because it felt the most like a Pokemon outfit. Like this is something someone in Pokemon would wear. Oof. I was also incredibly disappointed by the ending. It just kind of goes nowhere. It's so... It's not even, like, bad in an upsetting way. It just, like, it was, like, boring. Never seen a Red Chainsaw Man, but I did hear the ending was bad. Yeah, I would recommend the beginning. Chainsaw Man started out really good. But, goddamn. What a dry fart of an ending. Yeah, it should have ended at part 1. I don't know why he kept going. I feel like he had some ideas he was really excited for, and then it feels like Fujimoto got, like, tired or, like, frustrated. Which is a bummer. A huge bummer, but what are you gonna do? It does look like the elite train level outfit. I don't know which one that is. But actually, you know what I think it is? I think this outfit is very similar to, in my my Red version, like becoming a magical girl in Red version video, my Nidorina, who was on the team for such a short while, I gave her an outfit pretty similar to this, and I think that's what it is. There are 2 parts to Chainsaw Man, yeah. Yeah, alright. 2 more tries. Oof. Alright. We'll come back. We'll come back. We'll find Ice Beam. Oh, right. Let me heal. And then, wait, what's Oberon looking like? What's everyone? Everyone's paralyzed. I need to heal my Pokemon. Sitting at a lottery. And my kid's like, I'm hungry. I got a boo-boo. It's like, I'm gambling. I don't get the rules of this gambling machine. Basically, you put in coins and hope that it gives you more coins. Match 3 is generally the, what you want. But there's no skill involved. You know, you can't really time it, or anything like that. Speaking of things that made us feel nothing, Super Mario Galaxy movie. Oh, wow. I haven't seen the first one yet, so... And I'm not in love with Galaxy as, like, a game, so I've got no drive for it, but, I don't know, it looks pretty, I guess. It's nice that video game movies aren't horrible anymore. Came out yesterday, huh? Didn't know. Hey, a switch behind the poster. Let's push it. Who wouldn't? Nice. Mama needs some scratchers. Disgusting looking drag of cigarette. Alright, we've been to level 30. Let's level up some of the other littlies. Let me look at Mike's moveset. We gotta figure out when to evolve Mike as well. So let me look up Fire Red Eevee to take a gander at his moves. Yeah, being more detailed certainly affects their flavor in a way with the Mario movie. Whether that, be good or bad, I think that's up to you. Let's see. Okay, at level 30, he'll learn Bite, and I think we ought to... We ought to get that. Then from there, we can handle an evolution. Which also means we need to make sure we have plenty of money to buy a stone for Mike as well. You broke into Team Rocket's operation, what nerve! I know. Only seen the one from the 90s. I've seen most of that one. And it was like kind of exciting, but also it was like so confusing. Let's see how good Twister is. Okay, not very. We're gonna do some, I think some switch training with, Guinevere and Mike here. Oh no, not Scary Face. I haven't I have to see the Sonic movies first. Can we stop giving Chris Pratt voice acting roles? Was he in the, Oh yeah, he's Mario, isn't he? I don't know. I have no outstanding opinions on Chris Pratt. I feel like I haven't heard him in any of his voice acting roles. Cool. A tiny little plip of experience. Oh, I should have swapped in, Guinevere. That's alright. Not Hyperfang! Ooh! Airy. Duh. Fighting type. Hadoy. Considering how packed my usually sleepy local theater was yesterday, they probably decided Pratt as Mario is too profitable. I forgot that was even him. If I think of the Mario cast, I just think about Luigi. It's because it's Daniel Day-Lewis, yeah? And I don't know, maybe Daniel Day-Lewis is like a secret celebrity crush of mine. Which isn't to say I don't want people to know that I fancy him, but it's just that in like 4 different instances, Daniel Day-Lewis has played characters that I fancied without me realizing that they were all Daniel Day-Lewis. Like, I didn't recognize them as the same guy. Oh, it's Charlie Day, right. Charlie Day, not Daniel Day-Lewis. Okay. I was like, I feel like it's not him, though. How to Get Away with Pratt is anything. No one remembers / notices it's him. Alright, what do we got in here, huh? An escape rope! Handy dandy. And what's on the computer? It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Well, what are you hiding over here, boyo? Who are you? How'd you get in here? It's Destiny Twins just accepted. Lol. Drowsy! See, this is why we gotta have Mike learn Bite. Having just Mike. Pretty good despite its flaws. Yeah, I can't expect it to be like world's greatest or world's worst movie. Just pretty solid. No! Don't! I only have like 1 antidote. Okay, fine, we'll use the 1 antidote and go to the store and buy some more antidotes. Machop, huh? I still don't have anything that's amazing against fighting types, which is what Guinevere will eventually be for. She will know Fly. She's gonna be my flyer. But until then, and Oberon can learn Psychic once I find it. Where is Psychic? Do I get that from Erica? Or, Sabrina? I had better not. Howdy. Howdy! Thank you! Oh, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Alsh. I'll call you Alsh for now. But I appreciate you being here. Wait! Bopham knows Aerial Ace. Hell yeah. I'd forgored. Why is he even named Mike? As in Mike and Ike? So, actually, the real answer, one, that was just funny to go with like a kind of a default name, like Steve. But also because I've been watching a lot of like Deltarune content, and Mike is quite relevant in Deltarune. And so kind of a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B, you know? Ow, beaten, yeah. Take that. Blast it! You're dissing Team Rocket, aren't you? I am. None of you deserve respect. I'll make it there. Is that actually a closed-off fence? Can I run through that little area? I can. I've been running around like a jackass this whole time. None of you told me I could just run between the buildings? In Pokemon X and Y, you can get an EV called Steve. Can you? Why? Why would you? You can just catch EVs. No. Where's the mart? Oh, right. It's the giant fucking department store. Service counter, trainer's market, TV game shop, wise man's gifts, drugstore, rooftop is the vending machines. Hi, can I buy some antidotes? Okay, you sell TMs, not what I need. Okay, great. Thanks a million. Okay. Actually, let's get some potions and stuff while I'm here. All this money that I'm like, oh, I need this to get more coins at the gambling machine, and now I'm like, no, actually, I need to be responsible. Okay, do you just sell the TMs, or do you have the special rocks for me over here as well? Yeah, just TMs. No, I don't want to keep talking to you. Alright, let's keep heading up, see if I can find where these stones are for Eevee. Hey, don't look at me. I don't know shit about this franchise. Thought that was a hotel. Nope, it's a big ol' shopping center. Not done yet? How about I teach you a good move? The move I have in mind is counter. Not like the one I'm leaning on, mind you. Yes, please. This move can be learned only once. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess airy. Retaliation move that counters any physical hit with double the damage. I mean, like, counter's alright, but I have Brick Break. Like, what can counter do that Brick Break can't do? You know what? No, I'm gonna pass on counter. Not interested? Come see me if you change your mind. Well, alright. Is that the only thing I can buy here? Okay, okay. I'm getting a present for my girlfriend. I guess a polka doll will be it. That's the popular thing, you know? When in doubt, buy your girlfriend a Poke doll. Get her any Pokemon as a doll, and she'll be happy. Oh yeah, male. So cute, so useless. Oh, here they are. Okay, cool. So, 2,100. So, they're not that expensive. But, we'll figure out which one we want. Let me Google something. Let me Google if... Dragonite can learn surf. Yes. Dragonite can learn surf. Okay. So this tells me that Jolteon will probably be the evolution of choice. So that's fun. I feel like I've never used a Jolteon. It's kind of my least favorite evolution. I don't hate it, it's just, it's the least pettable looking one. This Pokemon reminds me of you. It's a muck. How to get broken up with a 101. I'm the #1 Flareon hater. So what is it you don't like about Flareon? Because I like that it looks soft. You know, it looks like a soft little cute guy. Is there anything over here? No. You're just standing around like a loser for no reason. Dumb. But yeah, I want to know what it is you don't like about Flareon. Hello. Boss said you can see ghosts with the Sylph Scope. Yeah, man. I forgot I needed that. He's like, boss says you can see ghosts with the Sylph Scope, and I'm like, huh? It does look soft, but I feel like there's nothing else going on with it. It is kind of like, just like Red Eevee, you know, in terms of evolutions, it's the least, like, varied for the evolutions. Oh, I think we can handle the Zubat on our own. Let's go, Guinevere. Oh, right, I need that. What a cute little animation for Twister, though, with the little rocks and stuff flying around. It's pretty cute. I like Vaporeon because it's blue. I've always liked Vaporeon, too. I like the, it feels really special. Specifically with its, like, big cravat and very different, like, shaped tail. Being, like, kind of mermaid-y, you know? Fishy tail. It just feels the most, like, kind of unique amongst evolutions. It feels easy to, like, personify it differently. To design, like, design parts of it. Like, oh, I'm gonna do a human version. And Vaporeon just offers, like, a lot to it. I bet you it's got levitate, little stupid bitch boy. So, we'll have Aerie handle it. When the hell did you get a shiny Dratini? It's not shiny, they just look really purple in this game. I know, I also thought, I'm like, is that shiny? And no, it is not. It is not shiny, that's just a normal Dratini. And I got it, I know, right, yeah, I got it at the, casino. Did you name the Dratini Guinevere because of the Knights of Guinevere, or no? No, I named her after, the original Guinevere from, like, Arthurian legend. Because it's Dragon Knight. And I'm like, so, knights. And so, like, Arthur. And, you know, but all of Arthur's knights at the Round Table were fellows. But Guinevere was there. And she could be like a knight. And so that was the path to get to Guinevere. Also, it's nice to have a very pretty feminine name for, can you tell I didn't pay attention to what Pokemon was coming out? That's alright. That's alright. Michael Rick kick a shit in, so we'll be okay. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, it's good to have like I think a nice feminine name in a world where I've, as usual, got a team of mostly boys. Let's heal up really quick, and then fight the Zubat. Actually, what level is this Zubat? 17? Okay, yeah, we'll be okay. But, Super Potion. Yippee. Umbreon is also very cool. The fact that it's, I don't know, the all black and the whole aesthetic of it being, like, Eclipse themed is such a smart way of doing it. I'm surprised we don't have more Eclipse themed Pokemon. Umbreon is probably one of the smartest designs. It's really cool, and another one that really stands out from the Eevee lines. Espeon it's pretty and elegant and feminine in a way, which is nifty, but I liked Espeon more as a kid, but as I've gotten older, I feel like it doesn't stand up compared to other Psychics, which Psychic is just like, it's a goated element anyway. Like, a lot of Psychic types look cool. So, you know, Espeon just, it had big shoes to fill, as it were. Leafeon is cute. It's a little Route 1. It's kind of like the first thing you would think of. The only thing cooler, welcome, by the way, Sapphire Wave, what a cool name. The only thing cooler than Umbreon is Shiny Umbreon, and you're so right, Shiny Umbreon turning blue is so different and interesting. And it's really fun and cool. So, you're right. Yeah, Leafeon is kind of boring because it's exactly what you would think it is going to be. And I don't know how to do grass evolution differently, but Leafeon just, and I like Leafeon. Leafeon's one of my favorites, but it's just like, it's just kind of, it's just Route 1, you know? And then Glaceon is cool. I kind of don't like the shape of Glaceon, the silhouette of Glaceon. I have an OC named Sapphire. It's a good name, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the shape of Glaceon. Glaceon feels like it should have been fluffier. Like, I don't know why they, like, were suddenly afraid of furry evolutions. And so it's basically, like, only Flareon. And I'm like, Glaceon should be fluffier. It's, like a thick fur coat. What the heck? But maybe that's just a me problem. And then Sylveon is really cute. It definitely feels the most, like, special. Like, it feels like the little main character of the team. But it's fun. I like the design a lot. So, you know, and it's so fairy type. Being basically the Pokemon to introduce the fairy type to us is like, yeah, that is what fairy is. More than just being pink bug. And, so... The evolutions are all pretty swell, but as always, you know, oh my god, I didn't think it'd be that fast. But as always, I sit here and lament how none of them are my favorite. Like, I like plenty of them. I don't think I hate any of them. But, none of them are like, this is my hole, it's made for me. And which is why I am #1, I want more evolutions fan. I am the annoying girl being like, give us more, because none of them are mine. Taunt, how fun. Your favorites is Umbreon, Kids is Espeon, and Wives is Sylveon. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. The one girl on the team being like, John, James, Mike, Dan, Annabella, and Todd. Yeah. I like that Espeon is just a pink cat with a forked tail. I hate that the shiny version. Oh, that's one of the worst shinies in the franchise. A shiny Espeon is truly awful. It hurts big man, especially since Umbreon's shiny is so good. It's like, oof. Super potion, nice. Love Leafeon. I bet its ears feel like those fuzzy leaves. You know, I think you're so right, actually. Where am I? Okay. Great, okay. Way easier to handle that when it's not the world's slowest thing on planet Earth. Elevator? Oh, I need a key. Okay. One of the worst, but Garchomp is 100% the worst shiny of all time. Okay, so that does prompt the very relevant discussion of what is worse, a barely different shiny or an, like, overtly ugly color shiny. Because they're both bad in their own special fun ways. I think a barely different shiny is arguably worse, because that's the whole thing about a shiny, is you throw out your Pokemon, you're fighting somebody else, and you're like, go, Pokemon, and they see, oh, that's a different color. That is clearly a shiny. They have caught a shiny, and it's, you know, you're flaunting that, you know, you've got this special version. If it's barely a different color, even if it's an ugly, it's like, okay, so that's an ugly color, but they do have a shiny version of this Pokemon, and that's cool. Versus, oh, there were sparkles. I guess that one's shiny? Like, you don't want to have to clarify, like, oh, by the way, with my shiny Garchomp, or what have you. So, I think you're right. I think you are. I think you are. Me looking up shiny Espeon. I bet it's not that bad. My eyes, yeah. Oof. Strong Raticate. Let's swap on over to Airy. I'd rather you be fugly than exactly the same, yeah. At least you can tell a bad shiny is still shiny. Exactly. Ow, why did it hurt me so much? Oh, it did Hyper Fang, didn't it? Okay. Thank goodness I just picked up this super potion. Yippee! The bad, the unnoticeable, and the green. I think Espeon shiny should have been gold or something. It's called the Sun Pokemon. You make a great point. The green is fascinating. Okay, so were they able to specifically customize shinies at that point, or did that happen later? Because a big reason why there are so many ugly green shinies is just the way how it was done. It basically just pulled the next color palette in the list, and most of the game is like that color. It's pulling grass and like leaves and shit. That's why there's so many green shinies. And then later on down, they were able to like specifically customize specific shiny colors. It is an absolute stroke of hyper luck that shiny Charizard is Signasty Black. It absolutely lucked out on that one. Rattata. Yeah, and we'll swap Guinevere back in. I did not know that. I know, fun stuff, right? But yeah, now they can do it, and it's so fun. I'm not good at making Fakeamon. You all know that, but every time I do, I'm like, and then I come up with the shinies, and it's actually so hard. When I made my my fake region for Pokemon Earth and Sky, so you know, I made all those Fakeamon for everyone. And I was like, and of course I want to do a shiny version, and that was fun, but also it's hard because it's like, okay, and I can't just make all of the shinies black. You know, you want there to be some variety and flavor to it. And I was like, okay, but so how do you make interesting shiny colors without all of them being black or white, you know? And so it was actually a lot of fun and harder than you might think it would be. Do I not have any normal just potions? Do I only have my 6 super potions? I'm such a bad Pokemon trainer. They always have been able to do custom shinies. The palette swap is just a fan theory. What? No way. Really? I've been feeding people misinformation this whole time? Oh, fuck. Dang, dude. Oh, well. It made so much sense. For a while, I believe the shinies were just the colors inverted. It's not a bad idea. It's one hyper potion. How handy. Intruder alert. He says to the other guy in the room who already fought me. Headcanon shinies are green so they can hide in grass better. That's why they're so rare. I like that headcanon. I think that's fun and cute. Wow, that did not do any damage. Okay. Bopham hasn't gotten to play in a little bit. It's true now, Twiins. We can rewrite reality. That goes hard. That's a sentence that goes absolutely super hard. For it to be about talking about shiny Pokemon. What about the rest of Pokemon? Are they going the poison frog route? Ooh, that is a fascinating thing to ponder about shinies and kind of habitats. We should have a Pokemon game where you kind of just like observe Pokemon in the wild. That'd be fun. Would it be fun? I think Pokemon could make it fun. Kothbing. Okay, we'll go with Oberon. Because Bopham is hindered by stupid fucking Levitate. Fuck you, Levitate. What else is poison weak to? I know Fairy, but you know, that's obviously not an option right now. I always remember my first ever shiny. It was a shiny cloth. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure I deleted that save, but I will remember that cloth. Well, I'm glad you remember the cloth. Cloth is so cute. What a good guy. All the homies like Cloth. My first shiny, I've mentioned it before. It was a Swadloon. It was actually so funny. We were in like high school, and Allison was sleeping over at our place, having a fun little sleepover. And I had woken up before everyone else, and I was just playing Pokemon. And yes, we were going to change because Oberon is poisoned. No, we'll just keep Oberon out. Yeah, I just woke up before everyone else and was just playing Pokemon. Caught it, and then into the room where everyone else was asleep. I go, hey, I just caught a shiny. And awake. We were all awake suddenly. So, best way to wake up your friends at a sleepover, catch a shiny Pokemon. First shiny was a Fearow in Platinum. I still got it. You know, every first shiny is special to some degree. We did have a Pokemon observing game that we called Pokemon Snap. I mean, yeah, but that's different. I do like Pokemon Snap, but I want, like, I don't know, I want to, like, you know how in Monster Hunter, how it's implied there are people who run around and, like, take field notes of monsters and their different habitats and like, stuff like that. I just want to, like, I would love another Pokemon Snap, don't get me wrong. Those are fun. We should have more of that as well. But I'm saying it's like, what if, you know, Pokemon, basically, I like Pokemon. We're gonna have a Pokemon game where all you do is sit there and watch Pokemon in nature, and I would be like, yay! There's not even anything in this room, stupid guys. Then where am I going? What am I doing? Oh no. Here, let me check out this room again, just in case he's blueprint of some sort. Nope. Lights in different colors are flashing on and off. Is this a vending machine? Nope. Okay, well great, there's nothing here, so that's alright. Let's go back downstairs and find another way to go. Oh, stupid. I found the other way to go, don't worry. We got word from upstairs that you were coming. I did dilly-dally. First shiny was Gyarados. Oh, well that one doesn't count, unless it was another Gyarados, which is a bit of a bummer. Put Trat in Pokemon Black and White 2, while I was doing a Nuzlocke too, wowee wow. Patrat's pretty cool. I like that it at least has like a gimmick for being, you know, a Rattata clone, you know? Critter Allison, I sleep. Twins, I caught a shiny. Critter Allison, I wake. Yeah. How do you think they could evolve Pokemon Snap gameplay? Oh, okay, she survived. It's alright. Goddamn. What are your thoughts on the Gen 10 starters? I love them. Thought Shiny Charizard used to be purple. This apparently is a pretty common thing for people to think. I think the Gen 10 starters, they look so fun. They're like so Pokemon. They're like really good. I like them a lot. I'm going for Pom Bomb. I think people complaining about like, oh, the dog's gonna stand up. I think they're just trying to recreate the like kind of conversation that had happened with Meowscarada. and the idea of Sprigatito standing up, and I'm like, yeah, and Fuecoco became quadrupedal, and no one's talking about that. It just feels like very manufactured as a discussion point, but I think Pom Bomb is so fucking cute. I'm so excited to see where it goes. What? I lost? No. Gekwa is my least favorite, but I like that. I feel like it's got a lot of personality. Frustration. Oh. I feel like there's a lot of personality that we've already seen with its design. And I think, like, with its pink eyes, it's the one that has the most clear, like, direction for, like, an evolution. You know, pink eyes tell me it could become psychic, or ghost, or poison, or fairy. And those are all fun. Those are all fun words that I just said for a starter. So, that one's interesting. And then the Brout. Brout's hilarious. It's got a hilarious little design. It's also a rare candy. Like, so fucking cute. I don't know what its evolution could do. My current running theory is that it's going to be dark, like grass dark, because it's got so much black in its design, but they're all like simple in such a clean, smart way that it's just fun and good. So really excited. Really, really excited. Honestly, I don't need to see anything else. I'm ready. I'm locked in, ready to see the like box legendaries once those get released, and see some of the like regional differences. But I honestly, like, I'm hooked. I'm seated. My wallet is open and I'm ready to pay. Is there an in-universe reason for why shiny Pokemon exist? No, I don't think so. Just special different colors, I guess. I guess think about it kind of like, you know how most Huskies are like black and white, but sometimes Huskies are like a brown instead. A brown and white. I guess it's kind of like that. The new stars all have their type symbol on them somewhere. They do, and it's really cute. I think the designs are they're slamming. They are cooking with Pokemon designs lately. I don't think there were any snoozers in basically Sword and Shield was pretty good, and then it just continued to be good in Scarlet Violet. Like, I'm trying to think of like what the worst new Pokemon was for Scarlet and Violet, and I'd probably say like one of the Paradox Pokemon, just because the future ones all kind of look the same, which is a little boring, but even then, like, they're still pretty neat. I guess it's Grass Rock, Water Fairy, and Fire Electric. Fire Electric is a crazy type. That'd be awesome. Grass Rock would also be pretty cool. I can kind of see this idea of like it picking up rocks and throwing them, you know? I smell what you're stepping in, you know? The water starter looks like a Littlest Pet Shop toy. It is kind of giving Littlest Pet Shop, which is not a bad thing. Come back to this when I'm wrong. I'm ready. I'm so ready to be wrong. And that's the thing I love about Pokemon, is that it's just an adventure, an experience every time. Is you get to learn this whole new world and become familiar with it, and it's just fun and good. Do I have anything that is good against Drowsy? No. We'll go bop 'em. The Paradox Mons were cool. I have no idea why all the future ones had iron in the name. I know, I guess because they're from the future? Question mark? That's the future is all just chrome, you know? That's not very good. Alright, magnitude. Magnitude like 9. Come on. Okay. A low roll magnitude instead. Okay, great. And Drowsy can't hit me, so we're alright. We survived, though! Oh my gosh. Just cut. Okay. Let's go to a Pokemon Center. I need to buy more Super Potions anyway. Oof. Taken down. Yeah. Oh man, going to a Pokemon Center now would be a huge pain in the ass. I can do it though. Let's grab whatever this is. Black glasses. Oh, that ups Dark type moves, doesn't it? Yeah, boosts Dark type moves in a world where I don't really have any of those. Let's use my escape rope, and then actually I could just dig. And then we'll come back down here. Okay, cool. I spent $200 on Project Sekai. I am more than willing to buy new games at $70. Yeah. I do think it's funny when people are like, a new Nintendo game for 80 bucks. Oh, this is a ripoff. And I'm like, all the games are 80 bucks. I don't know what to tell you. I know we all got really used to playing your mobile games where it's free until you want to pull a gacha, but like, everyone is 80 bucks. I'm sorry. Do I like it? No. Do I recognize that the economy is bad? Yes. Man, the rockets aren't giving me as much money as I wish they were. Okay. Back to the rocket grind. I could see Gekwa evolving into a water poison, like a poison frog. Me too. I super can as well, and I think that'd be neat. Based on Bonbon's look, I was thinking it'd be Fire Fairy, but with how fluffy it is, Fire Electric makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I don't know. And also, I don't know, the name, I thought it sounded like bomb, but Critter made a good observation that it's probably Bonfire, which leaves me like, okay, then what could this be? Bonbon is the one that I the most have no ideas for. I don't know if they would want to do another firefighting. I know they love firefighting, but they have had a lot of firefightings, and so yeah, I just don't know if they want to keep doing that, or if they want to snatch, nifty, if they want to kind of broaden their horizons. But yeah, I don't know. The elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? I don't know, brother. You and me both are looking for it. I'm tired of fighting coughings. Mike, go get him. Sand attack, go. I meant quick attack anyway. No! Survive. And now I need to go back to the fucking Pokemon Center. What's my favorite type combo? I don't know if I have a favorite type combination. I don't know. Oberon, go. I'm sure Cinderace would have been firefighting if they were not already so many. I know. I was thinking about that. Oh, it's just a Zubat. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite type combination. I guess... Do we have any dark fighting? We do. Yeah, Pangoro, which I don't think I've ever actually used. But that's fun. Anything with normal is usually kind of boring. I think adding normal as a type is... Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Oh, thanks a million, my guy. Oh yeah, and Scrafty! You're so right, you're so right. I always forget that it's dark. Great, now I have a lift key. But, my Eevee fainted, so let's go back to the Pokemon Center. Again. Again. But yeah, I don't know. And I think you're right, yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, so... Inteleon could have been poison, like water poison. It felt like that's where they were going with the with Drizzle, with the middle evolution. And then that whole region, like, they're all monotype, just fire, water, and grass, which is boring. But I feel like they were going in a poison direction with Drizzle, and I feel like that would have been more interesting than what Inteleon ended up being. And then, you're right, looking at Scorbunny, I'm like, that's a firefighting in disguise. If that had a second type, it would be fighting. Maybe it'd be normal, but it wouldn't have been. It would have been fighting. But that's the thing. Rillaboom kind of has no, maybe Rillaboom would have been normal. Normal tends to be sort of interchangeable with sound, you know, and maybe that's how they would have gone with it. I would say steel, except it has no steel in its drum kit. It is a wooden drum kit, which is fun. But yeah, Rillaboom feels the most like, yeah, that's just a grass type right there. Twiins becoming a Teletubby. Fourth floor? Is that where I want to go? I would say dark? Maybe. Maybe. I could see that. Calcium. Make a Pokemon super strong. Hello. Hey boys, can I be let in? I know you. You ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Well, what a shame I don't know you. Oh, Eevee Mike starts out as Green Pippin, and when evolving, it would be Mike. Dark flying or normal plus anything, cause it's just funny to me. Let's go with Twister. Making goofy noises back there. Cats are being silly. See, why does your Sandshrew know poison sting? What are you stinging me with? Your little claws? Oh, so close. Oh, you fucking kidding me? God damn, are you joshing all of my Wilkers right now? Fuck, dude, that's so annoying. When are cats not being silly? When they sleep. And that's about it. The Backyardigans were pretty cool. I feel like I simultaneously was like, yeah, Backyardigans, and also was like, I hate these guys. I think I was just watching them when I was a little too old. Like, it's like I was frustrated with the slow pacing of them, you know? I should have gone with Bop 'em, but whatever. Oh, oh man, oh no, okay. Aerie needs to evolve. It's time. It is time for her to get that happening. Sandslash boosting its defense to the absolute stars over here. Sandshrew is cute. I like Sandshrew a lot. We're so— don't you start sand attacking me. Don't you do that. Don't you be like that. Aerie already is nearsighted. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna swap out. Stop. Wait, don't I have something? What am I fucking doing? What's wrong with me? I'm fighting— Oberon has Water Pulse. I'm stupid and dumb. There we go. Good gravy. Great, it took me goddamn 3 Pokemon. Mud Slap! That's a great move to learn. Oh wait, its power's only 20? Actually, we'll stick to what we got. Ekans. Yeah, just stay out, bop 'em. Magnitude 10, let's go. There we go. It is weird that Diglett can learn all these moves. It's like the joke that never ends. Every time it's like, new move! It's like, how does it do that one? I don't know. Man, nothing evolving. Alright, I don't want to run all the way back, so I am going to waste one of my revives to get Guinevere back up. Cool. It looks so shiny. It looks so shiny. It's so funny how shiny she looks. I've given up on trying to understand the logic of which Pokemon get what moves. Yeah, you just have to accept what the Pokedex tells you. Hey, how can you not see the beauty of our evil? Brother, that's a weird thing to say. Hi! Welcome! What do you think is under Diglett? I think I said this last time too. I think Diglett under the ground is just exactly like Excadrill. A little less long and sharp, but basically just Excadrill small. Drill Burst small, you know? What am I doing? Oh, I'm changing Pokemon. The beauty of our evil. You mean Jessie? She's not even in this game. A magnitude 10 wasted on an Ekans. Am I correct? In magnitude 10 is always an Oko, yeah? It will always one-shot. Yeah, we're gonna switch over to actually fucking Oberon with his water move. Now that I've remembered he has that. Like a stupid dumb bitch. The dirt is part of its body. That's the end of it. Oh, but in Rescue Team, when you save Diglett in like Fire Red Rescue Team or whatever the fuck it's called, Diglett will mention, you know, when you save Diglett, which gets kidnapped by, like, a Zapdos, by the way. So Zapdos kidnaps Diglett somehow, brings it to the top of a mountain. And Diglett mentions, after you save it, that it's like, it says, it feels like my feet are still in the air. And the Magnemites that are with you go, it has them feet, which does mean that there is feet in there. What a weird animation for glare. So it does have foots. I always thought what underneath Diglett is just stumps for limbs. It could be a little stumpy guy. Yippee! Yeah, we'll get rid of Bopham's paralysis here. Nice! Alright. And now let's save, and I do believe this is a Mr. Giovanni that I'm gonna be fighting over here. Hello. So, I must say, I'm impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, I will feel a... No, you will feel a world of pain. He fucks up his own little speech, being like, I will... No, you will. Brother, what are you doing using an Onix? I guess it knows ground type moves. But this is like the #1 weak Pokemon of Kanto. Everyone Josh is on Onix for being so big, and yet its stats are like so bad. No, you will, yeah. Yippee. Rhyhorn, which is still a ground type. Oberon is gonna sweep his whole team here. Will Twiins remember she has water pulse? She remember. And then Kangaskhan. Cool, cool, cool. Only one of those Pokemon was actually a ground type. And it's fascinating, he doesn't have his, like, ace Nidoking with him. What did Kangaskhan just do? Was that Fake Out? Fake Out's animation was... Stop! Fake Out's animation was really intense. For a move that I am now so familiar with being, like, a little, like, clap. Stop! Jesus Christ! Okay, Vincent, kill it. What move here is actually the best? Hang on. Let me look at his stats. So, okay. Attack is 49, special attack is 54, so it is higher. Which does mean Ember is, like, actually still the best option. Also, just realized Vincent still knows fucking Growl. I think Vincent has not learned any moves since he learned Metal Claw. Not great. Maybe we'll proc a burn, though. Okay, good miss, good miss, good miss. Don't bite me. That's not allowed. Actually, yeah, keep doing bite and not Mega Punch. And also, Lord, don't heal your Pokemon. Oh. Okay, good. Giovanni does not own any Hyper Potions. Hell yeah. We won. What? This can't be. Thanks for a bunch of money, Mr. Giovanni. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. Also, Uwu, here, have this. And then he leaves. Now I'm Giovanni. Now I'm the one in charge. Okay, great. Let's save. Maybe we do some more gambling. See if I can get Ice Beam onto my little dragon friend. Where am I? Oh. Are you lost? You little mouse? Okay. Don't flirt with me like that. Also, yes I am. Also, your leader is gone. What are you doing here? Now you have to use Onyx. Rip. Ugh. Come on, Guinevere. You can do better than that. She'll catch up to the others soon. You beat me at Rummy. You may now have my company. Yeah. Yeah, also, You're so right. That was a level 29 Kingscon. That was crazy. I agree. We should have a regional variant that gives us Crystal Onyx. Cause that was such a fun thing. But also we don't have like the pink Butterfrees either, yeah? Like the one that Ash's Butterfree fell in love with. That was not actually shiny Butterfree's color palette, if memory serves correctly. This guy isn't in the Team Rocket Discord. He didn't see that everyone else left. Ooh, that was a big attack. I don't want to risk it. Yeah, Oberon, you can go. Oberon beats everything. Oh no, I got the hiccups. Why? Uh-oh, that ruckus somehow opened the door. Yippee! Yay. Alright, let's heal up and maybe do some more gambling. See if I can get Ice Beam sometime. Oh, but first, actually, I think I want to buy a Thunderstone, just so I've got it, and I don't need to come back to Celadon once Mike gets to level 30. Whirlwind is normal? That's bananas. That's not- that's crazy. Snow-themed Snorlax. It just sounds like Abomasnow again, doesn't it, though? So, first up, let's get, Rock, and maybe some more super potions? I don't know. Maybe I hold off on those until I get to the next town, which should be Koga's town. Thank you. Cool. How many do I have though? I think I have very little. I should buy a potion or two, I think. Hello. Okay, I've got more than two, so I don't need too many. I'll go. I'll do this. Thanks a million. I'll buy revives later. Just don't let your Pokemon faint, idiot. Whoops. Whoopsie. Poopsie doopsels. Okay. Alright, back to the gamble grind. Ice Beam is so good, that's the problem. Alright, now here we are again. It is the best move. It's so useful and handy. And especially, my Guinevere needs the help right now. Her moveset is bunk. we gotta fix that. Nice. I do like the little Clefables. They're so cute. I was thinking about making a second channel, which is actually kind of an oxymoron. Or oxymoron? It's not quite accurate because I've got like 3 right now. Between Twiins Inc. and then my music channel, Twiins Muse Inc. and Twiins Plaays, which is the VOD channel for streams. But I was thinking about making another one. I really like my, like, stream highlight game compilation kind of... Oh, that was so close. Videos. I think they're fun. I think they're funny. They get so few views. They do not do well. And so, nice. Instead of clogging up my channel with videos people aren't watching, I was like, what if I just make a second channel, a fuck around channel, for stuff like that. And so I'm probably gonna do that. So yay, I don't know, in the not too distant future, look forward to more Twiins coming to your subscription box. Yeah. It's an injustice that the clip comps don't get more views. They're so good. I know! I'm confused by it. Genuinely. Everyone who does watch them, whether that be clip comps or just like gameplay highlight videos, like my playthrough of mouthwashing or Little Goody Two Shoes, people who do watch them, like, they've got incredibly positive like ratios, and the comments are really nice and supportive. But it's just like, no one's clicking on them. And I'm like, okay, well then I'll put them somewhere else then. So I'll announce that, don't worry. But yeah. I occasionally watch the VODs for background noise while drawing. You know what I do the most? If I have to walk away from my computer for an extended amount of time, but not like a long time. Like, maybe, like if I need to go to the store or something, I'll just put on one of my VODs so that my computer just stays on and is playing something. Because I feel like if it falls asleep, it's more likely to go awry. I don't know. That might be a bad mindset to have, but it's what I do. I think the panicking Christians were more freaking out over the monsters themselves. Perhaps. I don't know. Christians kind of panic over everything, don't they? Yay! Hey kid, you supposed to be in here? Yeah, I got my coin case from some drunk who said he was going cold turkey. Anyway, and it's like, I don't think that changes anything, kid. I think it's just the algorithm not knowing how to categorize. Yeah, I mean, you know, people go to a YouTube channel for some level of consistency. And while I generally talk about gaming, I am more related to, like, talking about kind of the more artistic side of stuff, ranking designs and things. Yay. So I think that's just what it is. If you get big enough, you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want. But I ain't big enough to do whatever the fuck I want. And so if you want to do whatever the fuck you want, you gotta make a whole nother channel. And a part of me's like, oh man, I wouldn't make any money off of a new channel. And a part of me's like, yeah, because the handful of cents you make off of the 200 views you get on your main channel for stuff like that is totally, totally the deal breaker there. It's more accurately freaking out, or more accurately freaking out because it's not all the same type of content. Exactly, yeah. Oh! I was so close to getting the rocket symbol. Watch vids on the bus. Have missed stops because of it. Oops. Sorry, I'll try to be less engaging. There we go. I was getting frustrated. I have made a fraction of my money back, though. Speaking from experience, the problem was indeed the monsters. Literally, if they were called friends, they would have been fine. Case in point, my parents let us watch a ripoff of Pokemon called Fighting Foodons. Oh, Fighting Foodons ruled. Simply because we told them they weren't monsters. Luckily, my parents didn't mind Pokemon. I did have a friend whose mom was against them engaging with it. And that was because of the use of the word evolution. Monsters or no, the fact that it was like making a mockery of evolution was the idea. Even though it's like, if it's not making fun of the idea, evolution's a cool part of the game. But yeah, you know, because evolution equals, oh, Jesus didn't do that, or, you know, and that was the issue where around these parts, at least. Fuck you. Fuck off. This system, this fucking, ooh, what about this machine? Maybe this machine's better. Already doing better. I was joking. Oh. That means I don't need to stop being entertaining. The only weird Christian stupidity that my parents fell for was not letting us watch SpongeBob because they thought it would make us gay. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to think. I don't even know where you get that idea from. It's taking so long. Let's just keep going. I'll get more money. I'll get more money, I'll just buy my coins. I'll have plenty of stuff to sell. I'll come back, don't worry, don't worry. Let's see if we got any good TMs. Frustration is bad. Because your Pokemon will always, like, it's just not a good move. Attract is useless. Snatch steals the effects of the foe's healing or status changing move. That's weird. That's weird. And also, it doesn't do damage. Why have such shitty TMs? Well, whatever. Let's charge forward. Where am I going, though? And we just laughed at news of Christians in the US thinking it was fake or overhyped, because who does that? Then we found out we was wrong. Yeah. Yeah. It's alright. We all got better. But Twiins, what if you just walked away from the biggest payout of your life? Well, if there's anything I learned from Kaiji, it's that you only gamble when you know you will win. And, I know I will win if I just buy everything for myself. Where am I going? I have strength now. I guess let's go to Saffron. But I don't think we're gonna stay in Saffron. I think we do want to fight Koga next. I think Koga is where we want to go. Wait, I've got the Silph Scope, so let's go back to Lavender Town. And we can get there quickly by going through Saffron. There we go. Hiya! Oops. Oh, that tea, it looks awfully tasty, huh? I can have this drink? Gee, thanks! Glug, glug, gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this tea with the other guards. Yay. What do we got going around here, huh? My life as a criminal makes me feel so alive. I'm a security guard. Suspicious kids I don't allow in. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to you. With Silph under control, we can exploit Pokemon around the world. We'll get stinking rich. Yeehaw! Peak writing. What do you want? Get lost. Boss said he'll take this town in the name of Team Rocket. It looks like you've already done it. Don't get defiant, or I'll have to hurt you, okay? We'll handle them later. Let's just keep moseying on towards Lavender Town! Yeah! I forgot I have a bike. Yippee, I made it. Alright, cool. Poison tea. Yeehaw. Yeah, also they spelled yeehaw crazy. Ugh. Okay, okay, okay. Hello, what's going on in here? That's all, Mr. Fuji isn't here. Where'd he go? This is really Mr. Fuji's house. He's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokemon. It's so warm. Pokemon are so nice to hug. That was nice. Alright, alright. Yippee. Pokemon Tower, yay! Okay, we actually, I think I want to do... Oh! Blue's gonna be here. Or chat, rather. Okay, great. I don't know what level his stupid Pidgeotto's gonna be on. So we're gonna put Oberon in front. And handle him. We're gonna do some switch training with Mike. Hey, Twiins, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. A crazy thing to say to somebody. Absolutely ludicrous. Always read that as yee-haw. Or yeah-haw. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do some switch training with Mike because Mike cannot hit ghost types, but I want them to get some levels so we can get closer to Mike learning Bite. Lavender Town is so far away. Let me use my bike. 5 seconds later. I'm here. Did you get running shoes in Fire Red? Yeah! Yeah, you have to beat Brock first in order to get them, but you do get the running shoes. And the bike is not that much quicker feeling, but, you know, you don't have to hold B, I suppose. Growlithe. We're gonna just keep Oberon out then. Oh no, not my attack! Anyway. Nice. Oh, excellent. Hit yourself. Dang. We believed, though. Execute. I don't want to send out Vincent just because he's already so high level. Execute, huh? What's good against grass? Well, Vincent is. To put it bluntly. Execute's kind of scary. But it's not Executor yet. Let's go with Mike. Let's give Mike some levels. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, in the originals you had to walk, and it was nightmarish. Don't do that. What's your damage? Why is you like this? Mike, wake up! Rise! Okay, good job setting up Reflect. Oh, what an absolute scumbag moveset. No, we're not doing this. Let me grab Vincent. We're not playing this long con. Hypnosis, Leech Life, Reflect. I bet they've also got Barrier. Confusion. Yeah, just try to time you out. What a dickhead. Don't lose to a bunch of eggs. They're actually seeds. Little fun fact for you. I know, they look like... What is he sending out? I did not pay attention. We'll just send out Mike again. This is the most blue moveset ever. War Turtle. Okay. I feel like Mike shouldn't be out, but we'll see what happens. Oof. Okay. Let's do quick attack again. Okay, still not great. That could be a lot worse. It could be a lot better, though. What's good against... Oh, Oberon. Duh. The strongest Pokemon on my team, obviously. If seeds, why egg-shaped? Because they turn into tree. Egg seeds. What is a seed but the egg of plant? Yeah. Touche, am I right? She's right though. I am right. They are actually seeds. The Japanese name is like a fucking seediot or something like that. I don't know. But I don't know why we changed it to Execute. Kadabra! Big bad Kadabra coming onto the field. Man, Kadabra's hard. Let's just hope for like magnitude 10. Let's see what happens. That's some deep shit, Twins. Listen. Yes. Yes, it is. Magnitude 5, less than ideal, I'll be honest. Okay, not too bad though. Magnitude 8? No. Come on, bop him. You got this. Goddamn. Okay, come on, bop him. Let's hit. Magnitude 10. Let's hit. Alright, alright. Yippee! We beat the demon. Cool. What, you stinker? I took it easy on you too. You guys love using the word stinker. Bopham's evolving! Yay. Congratulations, you Bopham evolved into Doug Trio. Sand Tomb? What's that do? Low power, bad accuracy? No, we're not learning that. Bopham got the angy eyebrows, yeah. How's your Pokedex coming? I caught a Cubone. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish. Unlike you. Smell you later. What a dickhead. Cool. Let's heal up my Pokemans. And then we'll get Mike out front. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I want my Pokemon. Yeah. In 4 levels, Mike will learn Bite. And honestly, I've got, I think, maybe 2 rare candies. I might use those on him. Right when we have level up, I might use both of them. Just so we can get a little closer to knowing Bite. So we can have something that's a little bit... Well, we need something that's good against ghost types. That's the long and short of it. Ghost and Psychic. And him learning Bite is kind of our best thing right now. Whoopsie poopsies. The fact that stairs always, like, turn you around clearly fucks me up. Oh, can I talk to you? Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A self-scope might be able to unmask them. Ah, here we go. This is where enemies reside. Begone, malevolent spirit. I am just a girl. Not a malevolent spirit. That's a good sprite. I like her sprite. I've also always been a fan of Ghastly with like the really red, angry eyebrows. I think they're good. What level was this Ghastly? I was not paying attention. 22? Okay. I think Guinevere can kind of get some hits in. Okay, not like, no. No. Okay, alright. Oh, that's good though. Twister does some damage. The curse is a right shame, but come on, push through the confusion. No. Oh no, not the curse. No, fucking cunt. Whatever, I'm not even mad. I've never been mad in my life. I don't know. Airy, go, kill. None of these can hit you. Airy is objectively the worst Pokemon I could have sent out. You're dumb. You're dumb to use Curse again. Fuck you, Chandler Patricia. Worst NPC in the game. I hate you. You're a hoe. Can't even run in here. I have to slowly walk to the stairs every single time. Dumb. Dumb level, dumb level, dumb game, bad game. Okay, please heal me. Thank you. Twiins never mad in my life, Inc. Yeah. I hate you. You're a hoe. Still not mad though. Begone spirit, I'm just a girl. Sounds like something a spirit would say. You're so right. That is what every one of these ladies is, basically. Sounds like something a spirit would say is their whole thing. Erg, owa, hoo hoo, gra. Oh, I'm just an innocent girl, yeah. Alright, let's hope this one doesn't do curse. And, Guinevere can just get some levels going. Okay. I guess I should just always expect the curse. Don't. I feel like those are the only two moves any of these Ghastlies know. I think they know Curse and Confused, right? And that's it. Maybe Lick. This is annoying. This is frustrating. Yeah, bop him, go. Oh, Nightshade. You actually know a move? That's crazy. There we go. Another Ghastly handled. Poorly. Hua, I'm saved. Yeah, you had better be grateful. Freak. Stop giving me fucking escape ropes. I don't need them. Give me a real item. Something useful. I fought you. Oh, Wild Ghastly, I forgot those can happen. Somebody has the world's squeakiest brakes outside. Guinevere. One shot. Guinevere. Become strong. So close. Alright, Guinevere. Do it. Guinevere. Win! Alright. Some experience points. Hell yeah. For a absolute pittance of experience. Holy. Fighting random encounters is basically not worth it. Mike has almost leveled up though. So that's good. Bop him. It is a cool animation, though. I've always liked Curse's animations. The gimmick of Curse is cool. Curse is cool, but also stop doing it. Why do they all have Ghastly? Because we're in- it's the only Ghost-type Pokemon. That's why. In Pokemon Graveyard, you must fight with ghost Pokemon, and Ghastly was the only option. We might find one with a Haunter down there, but none of them are gonna use a Gengar because Agatha uses ghost types in the Elite Four, and so she's gotta have a Gengar. It's the same reason why none of, like, Erica's girls used Vileplume or Victory Bell. You're not allowed to have fully evolved Pokemon unless you're a gym leader / Elite Four member. No, no more Encanto, just Ghastly gang. And then honestly, Johto doesn't even add that many. I think Johto adds Misdreavus, and that's like it. Not even Miss Magius, it couldn't evolve at that point. Miss Magius was added in Sinnoh. So, ludicrous that they then had a ghost-type gym. And he didn't even use Misdreavus. He just had the Ghastly line again. And it was like, why does Morty not have Misdreavus? So many coils. Oh, okay. You have such good eyesight. Be cursed with me. Kwa! Let's not. Twins, don't you have Dig to leave the tower faster? Yes. Perhaps I forgot. Perhaps Twins is bad at remember. I had all those escape rooms, you're so right. In my head, you do actually encounter, wild Ghastly so rarely that I kind of forgot that it was something that needed to be, like, worked around. Bop him, no! Okay, on this floor, they actually start kicking into high gear. Not just spamming Curse the whole time. Uh-oh, I don't know if Bophum's gonna survive another Nightshade, though. Okay, great. Yay! And another Ghastly. Let's send out Guinevere again. Let's see if she can handle one of these. Sounds unlikely. Twins smartest. Twins just presents herself as the smartest. Like Power, being like, I am the very knowledgeable and I know everything in Chainsaw Man. If you just say it, then it's like it's being true. I think we can survive one Nightshade here. Wow, that was close. Go, Oberon. Yippee! Great, we beat Laurel. But what about Yanny? Does anyone get that joke? I found an elixir, yay! Oh right, Oberon had, or Mike had leveled up. I only have one rare candy? I thought I had another one. Well, that's okay. Wanna use this to kind of quicken our pace a little with Mike. So I can get one step closer to a Pokemon that knows Bite. An Awakening. Nice. That's good to have. I want to fight her. I don't want to fight her. Hang on. My Pokemon are all really boo-booed. So let's use Dig now that we remember we can do that. Believe Nightshade always takes 25 HP. Wow. So it starts out really good, but then it gets worse as you like level up. So that's fascinating. Cause you know, lower level Pokemon have fewer HP, but when then you're fighting, you know, like a Charizard with 300 HP, then there's just better options out there. So that's cool. That's nifty. No quick way back up the tower, though, unfortunately. Isn't it a bummeroni that we can't catch the Marowak? Cause Blue's right. I don't think you can find a wild Marowak. I think you have to evolve Cubone. But yeah, a bit of a total bummer, if you ask me. Beat me not. That's not how English works. Dig your way up, but can't dig your way in, yeah. Oh, there's like laws and rules that say you can't trespass. Oh, this was a lower level Ghastly anyway. It's fine. Ooh, a Ghastly! Wait, you're not gonna catch it? Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. I'm not gonna use one. And I tend to be a boring Bessie. And I'll just catch what I want on my team. Which means, like, Professor Oak hates me. Blue will be like, I've got 40 different Pokemon in my Pokedex, and I'm like, I've got 8. Great Ball, cool. I could use that for a Ghastly, but I won't. Man, do none of these girls have Haunter? Really? Bopham's new back sprite is kind of weird. It's weird that, like, it doesn't go all the way down, you know? Like, you can just see the bottom of the edge of it. Like, the edge of the bottom, rather. And just kind of weird. What happened? Did I not do Thief? Did I miss? Did I hurt myself in my confusion? Am I confused? I was too busy looking at Bopham's sprite to pay attention. Oh yeah, I must have been confused, I guess. Pokedex rating. 120 species seen, 23 captured. Twins, what the hell? Where's the ghost? There aren't any. They're in your hand. You have the ghost. Are there no more items up here? No. Oh. Bopham is now 3 times as sharp. You're so right. Weird little guy. I didn't expect a Doug trio to end up not only on the team, but also being, like, a favorite, a favorite member of the team. Nice. Airy. When does Airy evolve? It's gotta be soon. We're getting kind of in that range where Pokemon do be evolving at this time. Same with Vincent. He'll be a Haunter! I'll catch that one. Sorry, I thought I heard one of the boys being silly. But I have not. Don't use Nightshade. Don't be a hoe like that. Whoa, that was close. Good job, Bopham. Now you can relax. Let's see if a Pokeball works. Hiya! Oof. What if it uses Curse? Okay. let me actually use my little Great Ball here. Hiya! Thumbs up emoji. We caught a Haunter. If you get the feeling of being watched in darkness when nobody's around, Haunter is there. What a little creepo. Cool. And, we took a lot of damage doing that, so let's get out of here. Heal up again, and then continue forward. I like the different thumbs up emojis. Great. Okay. Let's have a small bathroom break. You can go get a snack or a drink or go to the bathroom or just hang out and talk about what Pokemon you would want to see get a Mega Evolution. What have you, and I shall return soon. So I'll be right back. I have returned. You're here! Welcome, Moss Walker. You showed up just in time for a break. Mega Lantern would be awesome. I don't know how weird it seems. That would be pretty cool. I think Lantern could definitely use it too. Because it's like, it's not the strongest Pokemon despite having such a cool type combination. Need more legendaries to get Megas? As maybe like a special battle mode? Perhaps. I think a lot of legendaries are already pretty strong. I feel like Megas are best used for Pokemon that aren't. So, like, earlier Megas. Or, like, earlier legendaries. Like, I think the legendary birds getting regional variants was a good way to kind of reintroduce them into the circuit, in a way. A Mosswalker is never late. They arrive exactly when they mean to. No, the stream says now starting. I'm never late. You're so right. Have I been on this floor? Yes. Okay. I think there's only one more floor. Man, look at that up there. What's going on? Guess we'll never know. I die here to this ghastly. You shall join us. How come? Okay, here's the real thing about the mediums. They all have that thing in their hand. That's to like ward off spirits and stuff. They're all channelers, but they've all been haunted. All of them? That's weird and concerning. How has this happened? You know? Shrugs emoji. Stop with the fucking curses. This is so exhausting. Fighting the same Pokemon over and over. And yeah, that was a kind of, you know, there's only 150 of these little guys in this game. But like, it's just, there's nothing but Ghastly in here. These women only have Ghastly. It's just, it's boring. Ugh. Especially annoying bitches like Curse. It's the poison half of the typing. It bypasses the ghost weaknesses. You're right. Why are they even part poison anyway? The Ghastly line are... they have no right being part poison. They don't even evoke poison in any way. What a nightmare. Like, they should not be part poison. I don't know why they've done that. Come, child, I have purified the space. You can rest here. Twiins' Pokemon were fully healed. Hey, how handy. And a cleanse tag. An item can be held by Pokemon. It repels wild Pokemon if the holder is first in the party. Well, I don't really need that, but that's cute. Let's save. It's been a second. Let's save. Or in anime logic, Ghastly sold it to them. Poison gas balls. Huh. Zombies! Okay. Hooray, someone was useful. That one woman in the middle of the whole tower is like, I'm holding down the fort. I don't know what's happening to the other girls. I don't know why they're like this today. You've come at a bad time. Maybe because little demons and spirits were believed to cause diseases. Oh, I suppose I could accept that. Oh, this guy's strong. I didn't realize this Ghastly was level 24. And this is another thing. Why are they, like, they're not getting stronger as you go up? Seemingly randomly. There'll be just one girl who's like, I'm better than the others. And it's like, why? Why are you better than the others? I don't know. Oof. That's a strong Nightshade right there. No, I don't think we can survive another one. So... yep, Oberon can keep, or Bopham can keep doing what they do. That lady just wants a raise. Vincent is really close to evolving, and yet I'm just like not using him right now, so I can get everyone else, like up to his level. A nugget! I'll be able to sell that, and then, pass on that money to get coins so I can eventually get Ice Beam. I don't know why I was so like, what's this one gonna have? Like in my head I was like, oh, and I wonder what this channeler is gonna have on their team. As if it hasn't just been nothing but Ghastlies. Cool. Cool, great. Cool, great, good. Bopham is the strongest member of the team. Bopham's gonna be crazy. I haven't even thought about how I'm gonna draw a human Doug trio. How do I even interpret this into a person? I know a lot of people will make it like three guys, basically. But, like, I don't want to do that. And so I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing instead. Give me your all. Always. 100% of the time. Not even a 4-piece nugget. Oh man, that does sound good. Haven't had chicken nuggets in a while. A guy with 2 masks? That sounds a little... what? She's got a haunter! One of them actually has a haunter! Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know about the masks. I'll probably play with the hands, emulating the faces, but I don't know. Yeah, puppet hands, kind of Hydreigon-y. I think that's the smartest way to do it, but also it feels like it's kind of a Route 1 way to do it. I think I could do something with a smart outfit to imply all 3 heads. I just need to brainstorm that. No, Bopham. Man with 2 spirits fighting on his shoulders. Maybe a little too much. Man, Bopham's gonna lose. Especially with a curse. We gotta swap out. Bopham can't handle this one. Not on his own. Come on. Oof. That was close, that was close. Really big pauldrons? That's an interesting way of doing it. Okay. Guinevere does get to win. Yippee. Wahey. Yay. I beat Channeler Tammy. Cool. Let's heal up really quick. Man, it's a long tower. Golly. Oh, we're near the end though. An X accuracy. How useless. I curse you. Oh shit, dies. Yeah. Give me blood. Wow, that's a lot. That's intense for a Pokemon game. Golly. She's got 3 whole Pokemon. I wonder if it's gonna be 3 Ghastlies or 2 Ghastlies and a Haunter. And now we're also at this fun, like, kind of median area where it's not even the most efficient to dig out, but instead to walk back 1 floor to the healer lady in the middle, which is not something Pokemon usually does. Pokemon isn't really the type of franchise to be like, hi hero, I'm halfway through a dungeon and I'm here to heal you, kind of a thing. So it's like, even they knew that it's like, yeah, the tower's a lot. Miss Frizzle type earrings. That is pretty fun. That's a fun little idea there. Come on, bop 'em. Yeah. Kanto has Cubone, Hypno, Abra, Golbat, the fossils. Nope, just Ghastly. It is, I stand by that. It's like weird how Pokemon are divvied out. Some Pokemon are in like a single tiny patch of grass in one corner of the map, and then others are all over, and it's just weird. I guess it's kind of nice that it feels like you have to hunt for the more unique ones, but it's just weird. I don't know, man. I much prefer newer games going about the route of I'm running out of Thief. Going about the route of like, you made it to a new area. You can find new Pokemon. You will find new Pokemon. It may not be what you want, but you'll find them. They'll be here. Oberon. Phil should write for a Pokemon game. I could turn this shit around and inside out. Pokemon, hire me. It would be so fun, I think, to work for Pokemon somehow, some way. How do you even get that job? How do you work for Pokemon? I don't know. I'd be willing to move for that. Happily, easily. I'd be like, oh, please, Mr. Game Freak. Let me work for you. Become Toby Fox. That's too hard. Becoming Toby Fox, that's like, that means excelling in like 4 different jobs. I can barely excel in the one I like. Just walk into the building, boom, hired. I guess step 1 would be figure out like, where is Pokemon of America? Because obviously I can't go work for Game Freak over in like Osaka, Japan, or wherever it is. I know it's in Japan, but I don't know what prefecture Pokemon's in. But yeah, step 1 would be, where is? Step 2 would be, okay, what jobs are there? Like like it's one thing to just be like, hire me, and another thing to be like, okay, but actually like, what, you want to be a janitor? And it's like, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind. Working for a janitor at the Pokemon Company is still a pretty nifty job title. Osaka mentioned. Osaka is my favorite prefecture in Japan. As someone who, admittedly, I haven't been, but you know, from what I can tell, my favorite characters are always the Osaka ones. The vibes seem fun in Osaka. The word on the street is the food is the best there. So if I were to visit Japan, I would definitely want to wander over to Osaka at the very least. Horror-themed Pokemon and scare people. See, I think that could be fun. I think that could be really cool. Come on, bop 'em. Hell yeah. Have a good evening. Adios, Messiah. Make smart choices. Drink your water. Eat your vegetables. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna beat the Pokemon Tower here. The Lavender Town Tower. Earth Kawa. And then go to Koga's place. Get to Koga at least. I don't know if I'll fight Koga. We'll see. But I think that's the plan, Stan. Oh yeah, the Safari Zone is over there too, huh? That doesn't matter to me. Oh no, I need strength, don't I? Oof, it's a tough curse right there. Walk into the building, and without saying a word, just show them your fan-made Pokemon region video. If they have brains, you will be hired. That's sweet. Unfortunately, like, listen, I would love to be an artist for Pokemon. To work for Pokemon as an artist, that'd be so fly. I don't think I'm good enough. And that's not to be like, woe is me, I hope I can fish for compliments. No, I just don't think I can emulate the kind of general art style of Pokemon well enough. So, I guess, yeah, the answer to that would be, start practicing, bitch. And ain't that the truth, huh? So, I would love that. I just don't think my work is quite up to snuff. But, yeah, that's what practice is for. Bigger, better, faster, more. Am I right? We found another rare candy, so we can continue to fast track Mike, conveniently now that we have finished up with the ghost types. But we can get Mike up to level 30, quick and easy, and then he can learn Bite, and then we can evolve him, and then we can focus on Guinevere again. They might try to sue you, just on reflex. I think the Pokemon Company's pretty cool. I think they're pretty alright. Like, yeah, they don't love emulation, but I think that's a general Nintendo issue. Nintendo of America is in Seattle, Washington. But is Game Freak there? See, I don't know. Alright. Be gone, intruders. That was a unique kind of battle start animation there. A ghost appeared! It's Marowak! And it fights like a Marowak. Like, it's not a ghost type. It's just a Marowak. A level 30 Marowak. It's a strong boy. Oh! Uh-oh. It's a strong boy. Luckily, I've got Oberon, which knows a water move. Zoinks, Jinkies, you're so right. This is so Zoinks, Jinkies. Water Pulse, go! I wish Pokemon played with ghosts more. I mean, we used to get, like, kind of spooky little side quests sometimes, and this is a lot for a Pokemon game to do with ghosts. And I wish we kind of explored spooky ghost area more in newer games. I want Winds and Waves to have, like, a horror level. I want to be scared. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. Yay. Hard agreed, that'd be fun. It would be fun. And it doesn't need to be, like, you know, bloody or anything. But just a little spookums. Oh, the gold tombstone's gotta hang out up here. Rockets, what are you doing up here? Zoinks, Jinkies, Jeepers, Fred doesn't have shit. It's Zoinks, Jinkies, Jeepers, Treasure. What do you want? Why are you here? What if I was just grieving, huh? What if I was just a grieving person, huh? Go, Mike. Kill the Zubat. Nice. Oh, so close to leveling up. Another Zubat, and he'll be there. Ooh, that was a good one. And you can't even hit me with Supersonic. Don't even try. You're so bad at this. Oh, a Golbat, huh? I do want to change Pokemon. I was gonna change to Guinevere, but I worry she would get hurted. do Bop 'em. Let's see if Magnitude works. Or if it's got, Levitate. Doesn't affect Fogolbat. Oh, it's because it's a flying type. Stupid, dumb, bitch, idiot. Okay. I'll just do cut then, I guess. It's not very good, but I don't know. We're chipping away. That's a good spray right there. I feel like I remember it having its tongue sticking out, but maybe that was the old spray. Aerie hasn't gotten to play. She is also weak to the Golbat, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Of course she gets confused. Just Fury Swipes. That's all you need to do. Just Fury Swipes. That's all you need to do. Come on, Aerie. You got this. Aerie. just Fury Swipes. Oh my god. Aerie, you disappoint me. Alright, Big Brother Vincent, come save the day. There we go. Golly. Why must you fail me so often? She's got such gumption, though. I give up. I'm not gonna forget this. And then he just walks away. Alright, let's throw another rare candy onto Mike here. Mike wants to learn the move Bite. Yes, please. Helping Hand is objectively useless, so let's get rid of that. Yippee! Mike has learned Bite. And now, let's evolve the boy. What? Mike is evolving! How the fuck has Aerie not evolved yet? What level does Aerie evolve at? I feel like it's gotta be like 32 or something. Maybe it's like 27? I don't know, something like that. Yay! Jolteon! Double kick! Ooh, fun move. Let's get rid of Growl. Mike can do so much damage now. Yippee! Oh, let's check out my TM case, even though I don't think there's anything super useful in here. No, not really. What about Giga Drain? Can anyone learn Giga Drain? No. Still wanted to believe. Great, amazing. Let's wander backwards really quick and go heal, because that grunt did beat us up. I looked it up. If it's correct, then 28. Okay, so she is close. She's just, straggling behind. And there's not much she can do here. The ghosts are good against her. We can get Thunderbolt and Celadon. We're already struggling to get, Ice Beam right now. So, maybe we'll do that. We'll see. I don't know. Look at that. Good damage. Hell yeah. Great, but let's get Guinevere to the front because she needs to catch up for real. And I'll put Aerie second in the I'll put Aerie second in the lineup just because I also want her to kind of get some levels once we're out of this stupid dingle place. Aerie can help more with the rockets though. She can't fight ghosts, but she can fight rockets. We did already use Shockwave, so that's okay. So what if I have a Jolteon that doesn't know any electric type moves? Actually, what? Do I still have that open on my... Let me Google to see what Jolteon learns for itself. Fire Red. Jolteon. Let's see what Jolteon learns through leveling up. Okay, it'll learn Thundershock. No. Okay, it'll learn Thunder Wave. Thunder. Okay. Not ideal, I'll be honest. We'll find something somewhere. We'll get him a decent electric type move. We'll visit the power plant. There's gotta be something around there anyway. So what if I have a Pokemon that doesn't know any moves that its type is? Yeah. At the time, I didn't think I was gonna get a Jolteon. I thought I was gonna go for Vaporeon. Everyone makes mistakes. This old guy marched right up to our hideout. Then he starts ranting about how Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon. So we're just talking it over as adults, so... See, I don't know if that's supposed to be like, so we're just talking it over as adults, he says as he like points a gun to Mr. Fuji. But it sounds like he's like, yeah, he came in and started yelling at us, so we're just having a discussion about that. I feel like Twister isn't gonna be that good against coughing. Oh, Thunder sucks though. I hate Thunder. Thunderbolt's definitely the way to go, but the game corner is so boring. Just two people sitting around missing each other. Come on, Guinevere. If we can beat this coughing, that's some good damage. No! Well, okay. Survive. I'm not even mad. I've never been mad in my life. I'm definitely not mad. Just trying to level up my fucking Dratini. You bitch. You hoe. You no one's favorite guy. Do Fury Swipes. Harry, I swear to Christ, I'm going to kick you off the team. You keep missing like that, you're gone. How well would Brick Break do? Let's try it. As good as the Fury Swipes. Okay, we beat stupid hoe bitch number 2. Now we got one more to fight. Pokemon are only good for making money. Why not use them? You stay out of our business. Nah, I'm following you. I'm gonna come beat you up. IRL. Twiins' shirt slogan. You bitch, you hoe, still not mad though. Do this whole stupid walk. The whole dumb, stupid, cemetery. Who? Also, okay, there's all these headstones, but there's no Pokemon buried here because we're in a tower. No, like, this isn't ground to bury Pokemon. This is a weird format for a cemetery. Who is messaging me? Don't even interact with me anymore. I'm mad. I'm mad about Pokemon. Shut up. So many fucking guys. I don't want to fight you. You're just gonna use Curse, and that takes away all my HP, and it's dumb, and you're dumb, and I hate you. Ashes? Yeah, I guess they must be. Great. All healthy. Back up to the stupid Team Rocket member. There's Cubone in here? What? In all my years, I don't think I've ever known you could catch Cubone in here. Catch. Do it. Catch. I did it. I caught a Cubone. Huh. It wears the skull of its dead mother on its head, and when it becomes lonesome, it is said to cry loudly. That's a bummer. I caught Cubone for, I think, the first time in my life. Blue gives you the hint on that, but he's also a stinky cheater, so fair to miss that. Yeah, he's like, I caught Cubone, but I can't find Marowak, and I was like, yeah, but, you know, you also got, like, a whole Pokedex worth of Pokemon by talking to Bill, you know? So I just didn't know. So that's crazy. You're not saving anyone, kid. No, Mr. Rocket, you don't understand. You're trapped in here with me. Will Guinevere ever get to level 22? That's all. That's at this point that seems like a fallacy that she can just level up again without some stupid curse or self-destruction or what have you. Just be one Zubat. It won't level you up, but golly, she did it. She beat a Pokemon by herself. Oh, strong wing attack. Oh, she's okay, she's okay, she's okay. Awesome. Oberon, go. Does that mean the mother dies from labor and that's how he gets the skull? I mean, they come out of eggs. It's not really explained all that well. Like if you have 2 Marowaks in the daycare, and then you get an egg, it's not like your female Marowak dies. But what an interesting gimmick that would be. Dragon Rage! Yes, please. Please learn Dragon Rage. A shockwave that always inflicts 40 HP of damage. And that's great for right now. Right now, that's all I need you to do. To be able to hit anything. For any amount of damage more than just Twister. Yeah, let's switch in Guinevere. Let's see how this goes. We gotta heal her, but then we're gonna check out Dragon Rage. The animation from getting hit with Astonish is like they're saying, "Oh heavens!" You're so right. You can tell that this game did not anticipate the breeding mechanic. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know if they continue to kind of use that verbiage. Like, does Cubone's newer game Pokedex entries still talk about the Skullawares and its connection to its mom? I don't know. I feel like it's the kind of thing that, that wouldn't keep getting used, but I don't know. Eradicate. Yeah, we are gonna just switch over to Airy. Annihilate style evolution, but it's when a female Marowak has an egg. Exactly. I think Pokemon nowadays could do something with that. But it's sort of too late. I'm sure they don't. See, I wouldn't know. Sometimes Pokemon are just like, Pikachu uses its tail as an electric rod and it stores electricity in its cheeks. Yes, we know. This has been its Pokedex entry since the dawn of time. Seismic Toss. See, I don't think Seismic Toss is that good of a move. I feel like it's probably better than Karate Chop. A gravity throw that causes damage matching the user's level. So Seismic Toss gets better as Airy gets stronger. So, yeah, we'll ditch Karate Chop. I'm not hitting Karate Chop anyway. And swap in for a Seismic Toss. Harry did something. She just needs, you know, to lock in a little bit. Don't fight us, Rockets, or we'll lose and give you all of our money. Boo-hoo-hoo. You're not getting away with this. Away! And then he runs and cries with sparkly tears. Hi. Huh? You came to save me. Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Q-Bone's mother. Oh, well, you did a pretty poor job, because I already did that. Hang on, I'm putting my phone on to vibrate. So the notifications don't keep drawing my attention like that. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon house, at the foot of this tower. Oh, he brought me here. Yay. Twiins! Your Pokedex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. A Pokeflute. Yippee! Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles, aka Snorlax. Thank you, Mr. Fuji. Yippee! We did it! We survived the terrible tower. Let's wander on over to Fuchsia. Which does mean fighting one Snorlax at least. That's some good experience points. We could try catching it, but I think I want the EXP. Cubone would quickly go extinct if you need two to make only one offspring. It's true. Luckily, Ditto does exist. And Pokemon breeding is pretty goofy. I think you can breed Marowak with more things to get an egg. Hi there. Can I get... Let's get some Great Balls, just in case he's... May want to catch a Pokemon or two, I don't know. And... a couple more Super Potions would be a good idea. Great, okay. Good old negative reinforcement. Right, we're on Route 12 now. Cool. What's up here? Hello! I think she trades you like a Farfetch'd, so I'm just not even gonna talk to her. There's no point. She's useless. Hang on, my line snagged. I already fought that guy, I remember. Be patient, fishing is a waiting game. You're right. I've only gone fishing a couple of times, and I only enjoyed it because it's basically you sitting there chit-chatting with whoever you're with. Don't do that. Don't. Good girl. Good job. So strong, so powerful. But yeah, I just like spending time with people. And if that means sitting next to a riverbed, holding a fishing pole or rod, and did you hear me fuck up those two words? To pod and roll. Then sure, fuck it, you know, why not? I like how when the character runs, you can see their hair flowing behind them. I agree. It's a pretty nice running animation. Goldeen! Whoa, Flail has got kind of a crazy animation. I also really don't want her to do Flail again. It'll kind of hurt an awful lot. Good, Supersonic. It is dinner time for little boys. I beat Fisherman Chip. Fisherman. Oh, I didn't realize he was looking this way. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Am I Pokemon Kid? Don't call me that. Oof. That was big boo-boo damage right there. We'll swap out. We'll get Ari a couple more levels. She's so close to evolving, too. Water sport. Still a weird one. Which is a weird move. Weird move to pull out. Nice. Touch too much. Don't touch me too much. You're weird. I don't like you. I don't like Fisherman Hank. He talks funny. Excuse me. I'm trying to get to the Pokemon Center. Stop standing in the middle of the path. Dumb. Dumbo Plumbo. Hope to see you again. Thanks. I think it'd be fun to be a Nurse Joy. And kind of just bum around behind a counter. Excuse me. And then like your job is you put the Pokeballs into the machine, you hit go. Here you go. Easy peasy. But I'd be best if I also had more work. Well, damn pedestrians. But pedestrians shouldn't be in your way if you're driving right, one taker. You gotta get off the sidewalk. Talks funny girl versus talks funny boy. They're both weird in their own special fun ways, aren't they? Don't double slap me more than twice. That's not what the move means. That's not double. Guinevere, wake up! No! She's gonna be great. Isn't that basically a glorified cashier job? No, because a cashier has to scan items. And also, there's never a line in Pokemon, you know? And also, if you're a cashier, that's the thing. Everywhere sucks dick. If you're a cashier, you're not just sitting behind your register, you know, looking cute and waiting for someone to come up to you. If there is no line, you should be cleaning. You should be organizing the shelves near you. You should be sweeping the floors. You gotta pick up all the crap because people love putting shit where it doesn't belong. You're expected to do a lot of jobs and not just sit behind your register. And a Nurse Joy doesn't have to do that. Nurse Joy sits behind her register, sits behind her counter, looking pretty, and is ready to help. And I'd love a job like that. Shockwave. Oh yeah, take that. Oh my gosh, a raid? Forrest the Survivalist? Well, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Some kind of notification is supposed to go off. Hello, welcome. We just finished Lavender Town, and so now we're wandering our way towards Fuchsia. We're at the docks, where we're fighting a bunch of fishermen's right now. So welcome, howdy. We were chit-chatting about, I was talking about how why did I send Ari out? I was talking about how I think being a Nurse Joy sounds like a fun, easy job. But maybe that's me, you know, looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Because it's like, yeah, obviously it looks like a fun, easy job on the outside. But on the inside, you don't know how it's like, oh, but she has to manage a whole lot of stuff and like, do a lot of difficult phone calls or something like that. I don't know. Earlier, we were also talking about what gym we would want to work for in Kanto, and I think Blaine would be the most fun. I think working for Blaine would be fun. I think you would learn a lot. Cinnabar is kind of a small place to live, but I don't mind a small, kind of close-knit community. Our second best option was Misty's gym, though. It hinges a lot on if you enjoy swimming, which I don't really, but it's like a clean, cool area. Cerulean is a nice town as well, so I think Misty's technically the best choice, but I'm not big on swimming, so not really a Misty gym fan in terms of like a job market. It's not easy. It's not easy. Great. Haven't played Pokemon in a while, so I'd have to refamiliarize myself with Kanto. Yeah. It can be kind of... Oh, I wonder if that's a double battle. Probably not. Let's see what happens. If I win, I'm gonna propose to Gia. Oh. I think I know these two. Seeing all the injured Pokemon might get to you after a while. They're usually in their Pokeballs, though. Oh, look at them! I didn't know that they had cute little sprites. What cuties. Oh, man, I'm gonna ruin his proposal. Yeah, Brick. Great model, by the way. Thank you! I made it myself. Real dang proud of it. And I feel like it's almost a bummeroni. Allison in chat has done so much work making like 2D, live 2D models for me. And I feel like the 3D model that I made just gets more traction. I feel like I see people click on my stuff more when I have the 3D model. And I'm like, Allison worked so hard! No! Working for Blaine would be awful. You gotta talk to sweaty nerds, and you'd also be sweaty, and you could die from volcano. Twiins, you fool. Okay, but one of those things is not a con in my eyes. I don't mind talking to sweaty nerds. I would like to see them be nervous and sweaty. It's okay, this has a better range of motion. It does have a better range of motion. But I think that's just... I think Live 2D could do more if I had a better webcam. It is what it is. I am ruining their day. Gia and Jess, huh? Oh, please, why couldn't you let us win? Sorry. Sorry, Gia. He could still propose. If he wasn't a little pussy bitch. Oh, okay, hang on. The Snorlax is here. I'm gonna basically swap directly into Airy anyway, so I'll not worry too much about healing up Guinevere. What a cute couple. I'm gonna ruin their proposal. Your proposal should not, attacked in a grumpy rage is cute, should not hinge on you beating somebody in like an arm wrestling match or something like that, you know? They broke up afterwards. They looked too similar anyway. This is gonna be big EXP, if we can win. I wonder if Brick Break has how good Science McDonald's would be. Let's start with Brick Break. Let's see what happens. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Almost half. Oh shit, dude. Okay, alright. Yeah. Let's go bop 'em. We're gonna hinge on magnitude 10. Magnitude 4. Come on, bop 'em. I gotta get Earthquake. I can't be playing this gambling game of magnitude. Magnitude 10. Okay. 8's much better. Want to take a nap on Snorlax's stomach? I've definitely seen like a bed shaped like Snorlax, and I must agree, it looks good. It looks good and cute. A complete stranger. I'll beat them up and then propose to my girl. Nothing more romantic than beating up random strangers. Right, girl, love, violence, right? Another horrible magnitude 4. Oh, man. And Bopham's gonna be asleep now. Yeah. Wake up! Okay. Wanted to believe. A useless yawn on Snorlax's part. Snorlax is just tired. Snorlax is just yawning. Don't! No! I forgot about rest. Gotta be honest. If it wasn't for the no boys rule, I'd work for Erica. I love grass types, and the department store would be fun to hang out in. It would be. That you know, you make a good argument for the no boys rule being kind of lame-o. Oh man, Bopham, wake up! Magnitude 10. Oh my god. Okay. Awesome. One more try. Another good 8. Oh my god. We're running from this. I'm not doing this. Snorlax, calm down. Give a huge yawn and return to the mountains. Alright. What's over here? Oh, there was an item over there. Oh, I think we're near Vermilion? I don't want to interact with any of you. Oh, another item. Oh, an X-Defend. How useless. There's so many boys around here. Oh, fuck! My bike! I just became a trainer, but I want to win. I have 4 gym badges. Little Dylan, I think I might win. No, they're a lot stronger than you would think. I was just going over, I wanted to heal. I wanted to rest up my Pokemons, but I could fight these boys and get some levels for Guinevere around here. On my path to, that was a waste of Dragon Rage there. I should have done Twister. Yeah, but on my path to Fuchsia, theoretically. Oh, with the supersonic. Get out of here. You forget Snorlax could use rest? Yes, I did. And you know, I had even noticed how often it was using Snore. And I was like, you're not asleep anymore, you silly dumb. If you knock out Guinevere, I swear to Christ. I'm gonna be so mad. Oberon, murder. Alright, great. Good. Awesome. I'd like to think Erica's just pissy because maple plant Pokemon would make pollen and she's crazy. Oh, male plant Pokemon would make pollen. She's crazy allergic. I mean, I think it's not uncommon for like women-run like establishments to generally roll with a female group of employees. So maybe she's just like, no, I don't want to work with men. And people will be like, isn't that kind of like discriminatory in a way? And she's like, I think they'll be okay. Cool. I was wandering towards Fuchsia, but if I'm gonna take a detour here to beat up all the boys in the field, then maybe we'll do that. We beat up the boys in the field, save there for the day. I should save. Come on back. The tower! Lavender Town took longer than I thought it was. I didn't even take that much time to like gamble away. Whoops. Didn't want to fight this thing. Wild level 12 Ekans, not really worth my time. Boys equals old gambling men. There's also little boys in the field, but you're right. Competition, I can't get enough. Well, congrats. A single battle for you in these trying times. I remember when I first started playing Pokemon, I encountered a trainer and she kept spamming rest and I was so confused and raged so hard. I do also like the idea of male Pokemon producing more pollen, though. I think that's a fun headcanon. I don't know if that's how it works. I think it's actually pollen is more like the eggs. But again, not sure. I ain't no plant doctor. Just found out interesting. Even when Whitney doesn't exclude her own gym guide, lol. To be fair, I will say though, okay, so Whitney doesn't exclude her own gym guide, but I think Clyde is just in the game corner. Oh, the shed skin, amazing! I was annoyed about that poisoning, and I didn't have to be. Yay. But yeah, I think Clyde wasn't excluded. I think he was just like, oh, looks like I gotta go to the slots. Yeah, recover is also a pain. You're so right. Magnemite. Okay, never mind. Dragon Rage is bodying these little boys. Not a botanist. I think it'd be fun to get to play with flowers more. Not really one that is too bothered by pollen in general, so it could be fun to become botanist. A Magneton? Oh, Captain Stronk over here. Why aren't you in the gym, brother? Oof. Sonic Boom is strong. Luckily, Guinevere is stronger. Oh. Luckily, Guinevere is stronger. Okay! Alright, we got a good flinch in there. Nice job. She's doing it. Hell yeah. Whoa, you spark plug. Don't call me that. But I am also, I will concede a spark plug. I don't want to fight him just yet. Oh, okay, whoops. Win, lose, or draw. Well, I guess we'll figure it out, old man. A spark plug, like a kind of themed VTuber, would be a pretty nifty idea. That's a cute one. Alright, well, if I'm gonna fight you, then I might as well heal. Guinevere's catching up to Aerie in terms of levels real fast, though. This was a good spot to come back around to. Yeah, I don't know. What does that mean? It feels kind of like he's like, man, you're like a firecracker, but like electric themed. And then his friends tell him, Bernie, stop saying that. That's a weird thing to say to people. You should stop. I'd be like, you dick, I think. Old man, ha, too bad. Yeah, it's like he heard me. It was like, is there someone out there who might want to battle? A horsey? I feel like it's so weird how randomly people will have horsies. I don't know what it is. I don't get this old man having horsies. I don't get the connection there. Gambling old men equals horsey? I guess. I guess it makes as much sense as the thieves having ponytas. Acha, didn't go my way. Yeah. There's certainly no Kaiji. Running on over to get healed up. And then we'll run back on out there. Betting on horses? Yeah, but, okay, so, okay, you know, I could take that. I feel like it doesn't really work, but sure, I suppose. It feels like they came up with the trainer model first, and then they were like, okay, but what do we give them? And they're like, whoops, didn't even consider that one. Just something relevant to the area, I guess. Wahaha, I have never lost. Oh. Get excited for something brand new to happen to you today. Okay, I was like, don't use self-destruct. You're a spark plug. I'll take bad pickup lines for 200. Yeah. A lot of these, like, little, like, one-off things that the characters can say end up kind of sounding like bad pickup lines, don't they? Nice. Oh, so close to leveling up. Dragon Rage is great right now. It'll be really disappointing when Dragon Rage doesn't basically one-shot everything. Yippee! Same level as Aerie now, yay! My first loss! Sorry, gamer Dirk. You were just lucky, that's all. No, it's pure skill, baby. I'm the best in my class, I train every morning. Loser. What a total loser. Oh. You're best in your class, but you're just still using Rattata. I bet it's not even in the top 1% of Rattatas. Did Joey say that? Did youngster Joey mention his Rattata? No! That's if you call him. Right, right. That's what he says on the phone when they introduced that mechanic. Nerd emoji trainer. I'm the best in my class. After they lost, well, I never go to school. Ooh, so close. That's the one downside, is that, yeah, it's only got 10 PP, though. I do have an elixir, but I feel like, Yasu, what a name. My Pokemon need to be stronger. You'll get there. I think I fought this guy. Oh, I've never won before. Okay. Guess what? You're gonna experience a whole lot of familiar feelings then. Oh, no. What a shame Intimidate doesn't actually affect Dragon Rage, I think. Yep. Vulpix? Oh. Man, you got both of the Pokemons? You had to trade to get Vulpix. Oh, okay, fine. Something else will finish you off. Aerie needed, EXP anyway. Go, Brick Break. I saw this coming. Yeah, well. Shrugs emoji. Man, I really didn't fight any of these guys. Careful, I'm laying down some cables. Why? Why are you out here? With one Magnemite. What a loser. Let that thing evolve, brother. Aw, dang. That's alright, that's alright. Supersonic Mist. Never punished. I feel bad for him. He'll be okay. That was electric. You can't be a coward in the world of Pokemon. Alright, cool. I think I have fought all the boys in the field. Oh, last one. Nidoran male. Easy peasy. Guinevere's gonna get to level... Oh man, we're actually running out of Dragon Rage. She should get to level 26 though, which gets her basically tied up with Aerie. So, yippee! A successful grind session for Guinevere and Mike. And Bopham evolved. A solid dang old day of Pokemon. Let's see how well Dragon Rage does against Nidorino. Okay, it's still most of their health bar. So Dragon Rage will do us well for, I think, a decent amount of time. Once we get to a point where Dragon Rage kind of like can't even get into the like yellow, or like kind of, you know, doing that, that's when we gotta start reconsidering it. Bye bye, thank you, and goodbye. What a weird thing to say to me. But yay, I've defeated the field of boys. How close is, oh, I remember, Fuchsia's got kind of like a stupid little path that you need to go through to get to. Cool, so we'll wrap it up here. And next time on Twiins streams, we'll probably keep playing Pokemon, I gotta be honest. Maybe I'll get that kind of gym leader challenge idea that I had. Maybe I'll get that going. Those are sort of the two things on my docket right now. I could return to ZA. We'll see. I'll think about it. But yeah, keep kind of wandering our way forward in Pokemans. Cool. Please come again. But yeah, let's get over here. And so we kind of remember that we're heading towards Fuchsia here. Route 12, nice. And then, yeah. What's this? Oh, do you give me a good rod? Fishing Guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Yeah. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. A super rod. Wow. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest poetry. From the seas to rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Now I have a request. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. As much as I love fish, I also love seeing gigantic Magikarp. What do you mean big Magikarp? Just like any old Magikarp? Well, we'll save here. With my new best friend. A younger fisherman. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks a million. I appreciate everyone showing up, including the raiders. I hope you all had fun. Hope you enjoyed your time. And yeah, drink your vegetables, eat your water. I'll see ya on the flip side. Hi, IV Magikarp. I guess, yeah, huh? But yeah, that's gonna be it. Adios. Goodbye, goodbye. Be smart, be cool. And that's it. Stream's ending.